city that we love. An evil force has corrupted our home. Many fell and now the bards they stand alone. Blessed power rains down in waterfall. Holy magic desired by the Emerald Cabal. Injustice rots our city's very soul. Oppression is the noble's only goal. Rebellion rings in every street and every tavern hall. Now the time has come, my friends, to all answer the call. All answer the call. Now answer the call. Sirens, Battle of the Bards is an epic 5th edition campaign and setting, set in the decadent city of Salvata. Filled to the brim with over 300 pages, 20 adventures, over 10 new bard subclasses, and countless magical items, this is a fully immersive adventure. Mystery, intrigue, and deception lurk within every dark alley. The city of Salvata features 10 districts, including battle coliseums, amphitheaters, comedy clubs, taverns, bazaars, underground magic fighting rings, a new bardic university, and much, much more. You don't need to be a bard to adventure here. All are welcome in Salvata. Dive even further into the story with our partners, Mixed Dimensions, Wormwood, Level Up Dice, Campaign Coins, and Sirenscape. With a Weave storytelling platform, Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, Shard, and Foundry VTT, you can even play virtually. With a full orchestral soundtrack, multiple endings, and new game mechanics to encourage exploration and improvisation, Sirens Battle of the Bards places your party not only in the crucible of conquest, but at the heart of a battle for the soul of a growing empire. Will you sell out? Will the city be ground to dust? Will the heavens be lured down and open before you? Will you join the Emerald Cabal, the Rebellion, or forge your own path? The fate of tens of thousands is in your party's hands. Join our Kickstarter and inspire revolution. Hi everyone, and welcome to twitch.tv/SateenPhoenix. I'm Satine Phoenix, your Dungeon Master. This is Sirens Song of Salvata in honor of thebardbook.com. We have exactly 29, 30, 62, 26 hours, 25 hours left of the Kickstarter. So if you haven't pledged yet, go to thebardbook.com. It's super exciting. There's a bunch of limited edition things that only happen during this Kickstarter, so go to there. And we have so much to do in such a little small amount of time. Let's introduce our guests and our players, and then we have some special things for you, just for you. So our special guest, please introduce yourselves. We'll start with Ginny.
Hi, I'm Ginny D. I am a cosplayer and singer and YouTube person, and I am relatively new to the tabletop world and just really amped about every single part of it always, and really excited to be here.
Yay! Also, you had a Kickstarter that just ended that people still can get your things.
We just finished a Kickstarter for decks of D&D themed jokes, insults, and pickup lines for use with spells like Charm Person and Vicious Mockery and Hideous Laughter, and you can still get them at somewhere, on the internet. It's called the Library of Witticisms. That will help you find it. Okay, that's all.
Thank you. Your YouTube videos are amazing. They just are total pick me up. So thank you so much for doing that.
Oh,
Kaiji!
What up?
What
Hi.
up?
Hey, I am KG. I do the voice acting thing in LA, and I'm a lover of D&D, and I am thrilled to be here with you guys tonight.
Yay! Thank you so much. You are a voiceover actor. Where would people be able to hear you?
Oh, sure. If you are an anime watcher, right now you can hear me as Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen. And if you enjoy video games, then you can hear me in such things as like the original Detective Pikachu on the 3DS, and stuff like that. Yeah, happy to be here.
Yay, thank you so much for being here. And of course, our sirens, we have Cynthia Marie.
Hey y'all, I'm Cynthia Marie. You guys can find me on the Twitters and the Instagrams. Y'all know who I am. I play a lot of tabletop games, usually a lot of gothic horror, vampire kind of stuff. But today I am playing Girasol. She is a, what am I, level 8 bard, level 1 warlock, fire genasi, has kind of a dark side that maybe we might find out what it is. So yeah.
And we have Alicia Marie, no relation.
Hi, everybody. I'm moving again. I'm Alicia Marie. I'm on socials all over the place, Alicia Marie Body, and I'm a costume concept creator, artist, and stylist, fitness author type, and I'm obsessed with RPGs and especially Dungeons and Dragons. I'm also an advocate for the hard of hearing and deaf, as I am. And today I'm playing Sullivan. She goes by Sully. She's obviously a satyr. And I'm a bard sorcerer. She's super young and she's just getting used to being a siren. So she still feels out of place sometimes, but she really likes her fellow sirens.
Yay! And we also have here Jason Charles Miller.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jason Charles Miller, musician, voice actor, and Twitch streamer. You can follow me there on my little Twitch channel there. I'm everywhere, Jason Charles Miller. So I think you all know me by now. Shall we?
We shall. We have a fun surprise for everyone. Jason has a show called Bardic Inspiration on Idle Champions. So it was part of the Idle Champions family. And they had me on, and the audience and all of us wrote a Vlania song. So yeah, take it away, Jason.
Yeah, so every Tuesday on the Codename Games channel, we host a songwriting show, and every week it's about a different character or monster from Dungeons and Dragons, and we write it live with the audience. Satine was our guest, and this is what we came up with. Can you hear the cry as we shout it to the sky? It's a song for every bard and balladeer, resounding clear and bright as it echoes through the night. The call to arms is ringing far and near. When hope seems to be lost, we will fight at any cost. We'll defend the innocent with all our might. When you see the rising dawn, it's time to leave your mark and dispel the evil with a soaring light. Anywhere that evil passes sight unseen, anywhere the strongest subjugate the meek. Hands arise, raise your voice in the night. Brushes painting the sky. It's your choice that's the right. Vlania, lift your lyre and call us to the fire. Every bard and siren to inspire. Hunting evil across the plains on a bold righteous crusade. Her losses resonate and fortify. She gave up what none could dare, to have eyes everywhere, a network to inspire her allies. She remembers those who's fallen in the night. She wipes her tears and gazes towards the light. Hands arise, raise your voice in the night. Brushes painting the sky. It's your choice that's the right. Vlania, lift your lyre and call us to the fire. Every bard and siren to inspire. Every bard
Jason, you're really
Charles Miller.
you're really good at that music thing, Jason.
You know, I'm gonna try it one day. One day I'm gonna try it.
You should be pro at it, man. You can make a career out of it, I think.
One day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, I love you. That was amazing. Best birthday present ever. And this whole weekend is an awesome birthday present. So we're starting today off with this epic finale of the Sirens, Song of Salvata. Tomorrow we have a full day of a crazy ass full day, 14 hours of games. Even thinking about it is making me speechless. I'm going to stop thinking about that. I'm going to start thinking about us over here. So for those of you in the audience who want to participate, it looks like many of you have. Go ahead in Discord and let me know who got what. But your bits and subs go towards our wonderful players. So I think if I can read it here on my iPad. Let's see if I can. No, I can't do this. I can't see it. Can anyone else see it? Oh, here we go. Okay, a reroll is 1,000 bits or a tier 1 sub. An auto success is a 2,000 bits or a tier 2 sub. An auto crit is 3,000 bits or tier 3 sub. An NPC cameo is 5,000 bits. So that's how you can affect the game. We already have 2 tier 1 subs from Mikey Venges. One is for Alicia, one's for Cynthia, for the Maries. Swoosh gifted enough subs to give
The Marie
everyone
sisters.
the Marie sisters. Everybody here gets 2 rerolls each. Thank you, Swoosh. Oracle 44, you got my back. I get a reroll. Dungeon Master.
come on, guys. She already rolls perfectly.
I know my Satine dice roll really well, but you know, whatever. So if you guys want to participate, you can do this at any point in time in the chat. And DC, thank you so much for producing this and all of our shows here in Gilding Light. Totally, you were amazing and you blow my mind and I love you so much. And thank you to Grey Ghost and Calamity Jane for modding. And players, if you're ready, I'm going to give you a little bit of house rules. I know some of you have heard these before and some of you haven't. So show me your dice. You have the dice in your hand. Show me your dice. Okay. If you drop your dice, you get disadvantage. If I drop my dice, I get disadvantage. If you want to cast a spell or use a feature, have it in front of you ready to go. Sometimes I'll ask you, what does it do? Tell me if it's a roll or if I need to roll a DC, or if there's a DC I need to roll against. If you roll a 1 in combat, you have to roll damage and tell everyone how you hit yourself. And there's also the triple advantage. If 3 or more of you work together at the same time, then cool things happen, like triple advantage. Sometimes I'll raise your damage dice. Sometimes it'll have crazy effects. But you guys be creative, and especially in this one, it's going to be a pretty epic battle. So you're going to need to work together and definitely strategize. I know it's a crazy idea, but if you do it, it'll be very exciting. Also, Cal and Roar gifted subs. Everybody here gets a reroll each. So you guys all have a minimum of 3 rerolls. Cool. Thank you, Cal and Roar. That was really cool. Okay. Yeah, our other sirens couldn't make it because of family things. So we're going to move them out of the playing field because I don't want to accidentally kill anybody like I killed Girasol last time. Speaking of Girasol, Girasol is a College of Swords bard and is a belly dancer, has a really cool weapon, a bladed scarf that she can use in 3 different ways. Very, very proud of this magic item. But she also can do one more thing that she's only really explored recently. So if you want to handle that, please, Girasol, go for it.
You know what? I'm actually going to pass that over to DJ DC right now because he's got it on the mic. He's going to drop the beat for me because it sounds way better in high def.
Yeah.
I think he's working out some audio.
Also, I don't know if we can hear
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, your entertainment for the
The audience can
evening.
hear it. We
Ah,
cannot.
But that sucks because we can't hear it.
The sirens arrive. We're an all-bar
pretend I
band
can hear
just
it.
trying to survive, entertaining crowds from across the lands while breaking down the barriers that Vanya commands. A ragtag team of creative spirits that never backs down from any limits, taking each day one step at a time. Listen up, cause the sirens are ready to climb. Salvata, step up and take a stand. Ignore the ECs and all their demands. We'll foil the plans and put the
Jason's
city
like, well.
in your hands. Tell me, are you ready to meet the band?
If you guys have a mute button and you
your
want to
knees.
listen to
She's
it,
a
you're more than
sharpshooting
welcome
slayer,
to.
but never a
I
player.
can't
On the
reach the
mic,
mute
it's a
button
tiefling
from
we
here.
all adore. Going by the name of Big to the Lord. Slinging killer rhymes in all directions. Watch out, you'll lose your psychic connections. Our newest
Beat is
laugh.
fire,
As
says
Salvata
Soap
translator is solely the sassiest aerial satyr. Above the stage, she swings and sways, blessing you with her many spells of haze. On the war loot, you'll hear chords of rage. Bring Hellclaw, it's the
like
one
it.
to blame. Sneaking around, really pop, getting out on top. He's the one writing our latest bops. Now I'm the bard that doesn't trip. In fact, I'm the one that can do windmills. I swing my hips from side to side, coming at you with my sassy glides. Fierce lava hair that ebbs and flow. I'm the fire throwing gent you ought to know. So say it slow and let it roll. I'm the one known as Girasol. Those rhymes I had were just a start, as there's many more sirens that had to depart. We're on a quest, our lives invest. Rise up and join the rest.
Yeah. That was great. I love
Yay! Oh, unfortunately, we couldn't hear it, but we'll listen to it after we log out, or after the show's over. We'll all listen to it because I heard it, or at least I heard one rendition of it. And Cynthia, I'm so proud of you. That's so awesome.
I was truly inspired by Dizzy's song to Salvata from last week. If you guys didn't hear that, like, it was amazing. I contacted Dizzy, and Dizzy and I literally sat down between last night and today. So it was a total of 4.5 hours. We put that together.
Oh, I love it. That was amazing. Dizzy is in chat right now. If you guys haven't heard his rap, it is in the last episode. But we are going to get into the game. That was my sound effect. We do have I believe KG and Ginny have rerolls from Mikey. Yeah.
Thank you, Mikey.
Mikey's got everyone's back.
We will not abuse them much.
Or will you? You should totally abuse them. Okay, and you can trade them around should you need to.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay.
Because reasons.
Their currency.
Yeah, only here though. Yes, you can bribe your dungeon master. I don't know why you would. I would actually just use them. But okay, dear friends, we're going to start the game. So if you're all settled in, let's begin episode number 5 of Sirens Song of Salvata. Who's doing the recap? Forgot to ask.
Whose turn is it?
I did it last week.
It's true.
Week before.
Oh, that's not fair. It wasn't here last
Oh.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do it. Very easy. You guys got a tip that a group of people, basically the guys that you interrogated from the maze, he says, you can only go to a certain, their little group only goes to a certain point, and then they hand off things and information to another group on different districts. So that way, not everyone has all the information. If one of them gets captured, he only has a small amount of information. But he did tell you about a place that there was supposed to be a meeting of Emerald Cabal members. So you went to this like pizzeria and found these people, followed them back to a tonic shop in a very shady part of town. Ariza managed to swoon her way into the heart of the tonic shop lady and distracted her while you guys infiltrated your way in. You made it through a bunch of doors, found a bunch of stuff. I don't know who has all those things right now. I'll leave that up to you. But you did make it through to the very back where the warehouse is. Now, the whole point was to find the manufacturing plant of the Elixir of the Gods, which crushes up, grinds magical rare creatures, and puts them into this like Fountain of Youth tonic that the nobles really love. And do you guys remember? Oh, I guess it was. Oh, that was none of you guys have the stuff that Zaris found.
No,
Zaris has all
didn't.
that stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, that's okay.
But Brig has the blow up crystal. That's all.
That's
He has
true.
the-
Grenades. Any grenades?
Yeah, you got lots of stuff. It's fine. So you guys made it to this warehouse. You hid out. You peeked into a conversation of the Herald, who basically runs the Emerald Cabal, and talking to a bunch of people. You saw him straight up murder somebody by tearing their heart out and stealing their soul. And he says to Naya, which is a character, a female Emerald Cabal member, Naya, fulfill your end of the bargain and you will be rewarded for all eternity. Fail us or let anything come in my way, and your fates will be the same as that hollow husk on the floor. That is where we left off. The Herald has exited stage left, and you are now there with, I believe, 5 members of the Emerald Cabal. And so 6 members of the Emerald, 5 members? 5 members of the Emerald Cabal and Naya. We're going to narrow that down because I did, as a dungeon master, I can say where I did not calculate things correctly, and I will narrow that down to 4 plus Naya because we have less people here. So this is a dungeon master outing. I'm outing myself. I miscalculated. So for purposes of today's game, there's 4 plus Naya. And there's 5 of you. And it's going to be fine. What could go wrong? You guys are currently right now ducked behind a bunch of wood crates. And let's see, Phalor and Zaris ran back through the halls to go tell Vlania about what they found, what you guys have found. In your hand, Jason, is a crystal. You also see about 120 feet away, there's a massive box that you hear whirring. It sounds like a massive machine, but it looks different than the ones that you found before. That was like 2 stories tall, or it was about like 15 feet tall. And this one's about 10 feet tall, but it's a lot longer. And instead of things being exposed, pipes and whatnot, it's like got a real nice fine metal finish. It looks like an Apple computer, but it's massive. It's really big.
It's an Apple IIe Plus. 10 feet long. Yeah, they were that big back then.
Yeah. So it's about 40 feet long and 10 feet high and 15 feet deep. But this one seems to be like riveted. Like they really tried to encase this machine. There's lots of crates around. There's people walking around moving crates with dollies and carts in the distance, probably about like 50, 60 feet away. But right now, about 20 feet away from you are these people. And it looks like they're talking amongst themselves once the Herald left. So right now we've got Girasol, we've got Sully, and Brig.
And for clarification, I recognize the Herald, correct?
Not only did you didn't recognize him, but you recognized him. It's like there's something inside of you that resonates with him, a pull, something very recent from your recent past. You kind of have this memory of season 3.5.
Okay. Well, it's like we are a bit outnumbered, Brig. Did we get something that said that like if we smashed it or pushed it on ground, it would help us it would give us some help? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know if this was to call somebody or to blow something up. I can't remember.
Well, wait a minute. First, am I a gaseous form still?
Oh yeah, you were in
Yes.
gaseous form.
Okay.
So we hear what, but we don't see it. Where'd that come from?
It's like floating.
What's this thing do?
I don't know. What about if you smash it
Roll
on
me
the
a
ground?
history check.
I mean, I could smash it. Okay. What is it? 14.
Cool, you remember what it does. Do you actually remember what you're supposed
I don't remember
to
what it does. It's been too many
I
weeks.
do. You're supposed to smash it on the ground and it explodes, and it's supposed to
okay.
summon help. Am I correct?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. I remember you saying that. Maybe
Well,
I'm wrong.
Let me hear
No,
what the
no,
DM
it's
has.
right-ish.
Let me hear what the
That's
DM
good.
has to say, please.
So you break it in case of emergency, and people will be summoned immediately to help you.
Okay, got it. Well, I mean, no time like the present, right?
So currently you are crouched behind boxes. These
gonna
people are
float
20 feet
over.
away from you.
I'm gonna float over, like just slowly. I mean, not like I can go fast anyway. And I'm just gonna hover right where they are, and then just like appear, and I'm just like right this behind them, behind the boxes.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Are you gonna ram me again?
No, I told you that was a mistake. But if you want me to do it, and I can.
Okay.
Not right, not here.
We need to get our act together. Evidently we have two of our Sirens that just ran off, so we're a little outnumbered, and we should be probably quiet as there's a bunch of other
I know a
people
way.
over there.
I know a way to
Wait a
not
minute.
be outnumbered.
They took off and left us here.
Shh! Don't talk about it.
Maybe it wasn't them. Maybe they were controlled by a spell.
That's fair.
You'd know about that.
I do.
You know what, Brig? I have a bone to pick with you. If you want to fight me right now in front of Girasol and all the Emerald Cabal, I can do it. I can stand up and do it now.
No, we're
You
not
want
going to
to?
fight now.
We can go.
No. Later. We'll settle this later. In the meantime, I can break this crystal and hopefully
Hopefully what?
It brings us. It says help will arrive. That's all I know. Help will arrive.
Okay, for a second here, let's just imagine it doesn't work. What happens?
We draw attention to ourselves, probably. Okay, so what if we snuck out behind the door and broke it there? And then if they're there, then we rush back in. Could work.
If all three of us snuck out the door right now.
Back into the hallway, and I break it out there.
I don't think we are all as sneaky as you, Brig.
Well,
I don't know about you, but I kind of glow.
Yeah.
I mean, I could gaseous form again, but I don't know if I can carry something with me though. I don't think I have strength if I'm gaseous.
Brig,
form, and
can I see it?
I think all your stuff comes with you. Yeah, here.
Just as he does that, I let go and let it hit the ground.
Okay, so our two new friends, please, wherever you are, where are you guys? We're going to cut from the Sirens over to where you are. What are you guys doing in this moment? What do you look like? Please describe the scene for me.
Would you like to go first?
Sure. Okay, so Briar Catmint, the Tabaxi druid, is probably we're in conversation, Briar and Kaiji's character. And I think we're deep in discussion over logistics and bartery. And probably Briar is also like sort of idly making like little like plants and flowers in one of her hands while like listening very intently, like the Spider-Man meme where the Spider-Man is Miles is listening to the other Spider-Man. That's the vibe.
Nice. All right.
Oh, and she's the Tabaxi, and she has a brown and sort of yellowish and white, like splotchy, patchy fur, and is adorable. That's the whole physical description.
Just all capital letters, adorable.
Adorbs cat. Yes, so next to the tabaxi, the adorbs cat, there is a humongous bugbear, a well-coiffed dark brown hair. He's currently in a debate with Breyer about the merits of method acting over just using your imagination. And he's getting really into the nitty-gritty of it's like, you don't have to suffer that much trauma to pretend you narcoleptic. That's all I'm saying. He's really getting into that argument with her. I imagine we're probably in some sort of theater where we're getting ready to rehearse some stuff. But yeah, I think that's where we are.
So you guys are a little loud.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're into it. We're like
Nice.
deep into it.
Perfect. Briar?
Great.
Oh, I was just gonna say Briar's pretending really hard that she knows what the word narcoleptic means. She's just like nodding and wide-eyed.
And suddenly the entire area around you seems to dissipate, and these odd magical fluorescent lights are a little too bright, and you pop into existence, and there's 3 people squatting in front of you, but there are boxes all around you. So even standing up, actually, how tall is your bugbear?
Oh, the bugbear! I think he's like a good 9-ish feet tall. Like he's pretty large.
Okay, everyone's hidden except for him, and it's just this head. It's like doing this, and you guys are talking. So, what are the words that you are saying as you both pop into existence here?
As we pop into existence, I'm just mid-speech of like, just use your imagination. Oh, hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
I look at Girasol and I go, great, you summoned a bugbear.
What? Who addressed the wrong words? Did you get the wrong spell? What is that? What is that?
Question for the DM. Were we informed at any points that this may happen to us?
Yeah.
Okay,
You were definitely informed like 3 days ago.
Okay, great. In which case,
literally at any point this could have happened at any time. Anytime.
In which case I turn to Briar and I'm like, oh, it's happened. It's happening right now. It's right now.
What is this? Is this your imagination
But remember what we talked about? Remember how they could pop us in at any moment? The thing we rehearsed? Now is the time. It's right now. It's right now. Okay? Ready? Here we go. I use prestidigitation to transform from my like behind the scenes like black slacks into like my leather armor for adventuring. In sort of like a Sailor Moon kind of transformation sequence, There's a lot of glitter, there's a lot of sparkles, right?
Yeah.
And then as I emerge in my new adventuring form, I say, I am the warrior who fights for beauty and justice. Bugbear! Really loud, like,
oh my gosh,
unnecessarily loud.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and as rehearsed, Briar follows that up by striking her own pose and saying, I am the warrior of creatures and singing and plants and and then
Nice.
she poses, but she tries to end it on like a beautiful singing note, but it's terrible. It's like a caterwauling, like cat in heat in an alleyway kind of.
It brings tears to Bugbear's eyes because he thinks it sounds beautiful. It's the greatest noise he's ever heard. Bugbears have some differing tastes in music.
Yeah. So everyone roll initiative as Kaiji, what was your character's name again?
Bugbard.
Oh, you actually named him Bugbard. Okay.
That's so cute.
Bugbard.
Awesome.
Please make me a wisdom save.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Oops.
Is that for everyone?
No, just you.
Oh, just me?
Yeah, you make me a wisdom save.
A 8.
Perfect. Something happens. Everybody, if you can tell me what your initiative is. So we'll go from 21 and higher.
21.
21, slowly. Okay, 15 to 20.
17.
17, 16. Bug Bard. 16. All right. 10 to 15. What'd you get?
12.
12. All right, and that leaves with Briar.
I got
What'd
a
you get?
7.
Nice. Okay. Bug Bard, you can't move. It seems that you were being held in place.
Oh no. Like just like phantomly or just
Like magically.
magically.
Yeah.
I see. Good. No, bad. What? Why did this happen? I tried to move.
You can't move. All right. First up, you kind of glance over with your eyes and you see the 5 people. They've kind of crouched down and they're coming up towards you, but they're not going to get to you at this very moment. But they definitely see you as your head is sticking up like 2 feet above the boxes.
Right.
Everyone else, you definitely hear like they've stopped talking and they're moving forward. So, Sully, what would you like to do?
Okay, so they see his head.
Yeah, he's really tall. It's like 9 feet tall.
Okay, Sully's like, Sully can tell. She's like, this dude is huge. She's like, I'm sure they see him, but she can tell that his head is being seen. So like, just out of like desperation, she like throws minor illusion of like a big roast turkey and giblets and food right in that area. So maybe they'll think it's like a delivery or a catering or something like that. I don't know what to think. It's the first thing that came to mind. Don't kill me.
Did you just
Maybe they'll
throw
think it's
food out
food.
there?
Oh, Bugbear immediately falls for.
Yeah, minor illusion. A
Oh, minor
like,
illusion. Cool.
Like right on the right on the box that is closest to it, so you sort of obscure his head.
So
Maybe
you
it's
put
just
a
food
to-go
delivery.
bag?
Really?
All right.
A giant
I'm just
Uber
saying,
Eats
it's like
bag.
She looks at Girasol. She's like, I didn't know what to think. I mean, I'm hungry, so the first thing I thought was food, and I could see his face. Maybe they'll think it was his food delivery or something. You know what I mean? No. Okay.
Amazing. Okay. So, go ahead and roll me Arcana. We'll see how good your illusion is.
21.
Oh my gosh. Is it like for a whole bunch of people or?
Yes. I wanted to like, it looks like someone delivered food.
Just like for like 20 people, for one person, like.
Oh no, it looks like, you know, like when you have a big Thanksgiving turkey, like there's a platter and you have the turkey in the middle, and then you have like you have an onion on the side and you have an apple. It's like, you remember the movie Ghostbusters when like they told everyone not to think and the first thing came to mind was the marshmallow dude? Like she was being forced to think. The first thing she thought of was, I have to obscure his head. So let me think of something that's big enough to obscure his head. A big
Awesome.
like roast. Maybe they'll just say food is delivered and keep talking. I don't know. She can't tell that they're coming toward.
Got it.
Really-
All right.
She can't tell.
Cool. Next up, our Bug Bard, is your turn. However, you are held. You can roll at the end of your turn another wisdom save if you like.
Sure. So Bugbard notices the food that's been produced, and I believe he immediately falls for it. So he reaches for some, thinking, hey, great, this adventure is catered. Lovely. Crafts and services must have arrived before before us, Briar. Let's help ourselves. And he reaches for the minor illusion.
Cool. You are currently held, so you're like trying to reach for it.
I can't reach quite yet. All right.
It's so far away from
so
you
far.
right now. It's like every time you want to go, it's almost like.
Is it more than 10 feet?
No, it's actually right by your head, but because you can't move, it just feels so far away.
Oh, none of my body can move. Not just my
None
legs.
of
I'm like, oh man, I
Yeah.
do this.
Bend down. Somebody tell him to bend down.
All right. At the end of your turn, you can roll a wisdom save to try to
Sure
break
thing.
this.
Sure thing. 18.
Ooh, definitely
Yeah.
good. You reach your, and eventually you go for it. Unfortunately, it's an illusion. Your face goes and boom. You take You take 1 point of damage as you knock your head into that box. Just kind of like breaking the illusion for everyone who's approaching. You
It's like the third
definitely
time-
see
It's the
that
third
they're
time that's
coming
happened
up.
to me this week.
Brig, it is your turn.
Okay, what can I see from my hiding point? From my
Nothing. You guys are
window?
hiding.
Um,
I know you would have to move. You can kind of like peek.
yeah.
If you want to roll
Wanna-
stealth, you can peek.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth peeking.
Yeah.
Oh,
That way you
yeah,
stay hidden.
27.
Oh yeah. Where'd Brig go? You peek your head out, you see that they're all like their hands are filled with magic and it looks like they're coming at you.
And there's 5 of them, right?
Mhm.
6 of them.
5.
Okay. How close are they?
They're about 15 feet away.
They're approaching carefully. Is that what they're doing?
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action.
What action would you like to hold?
An attack.
Okay, cool. So, what
Got
you
my sword
see,
ready.
yeah, totally. You see in front of you, a human. He's got like this weird grin on his face, and his hair is very purple, but he is wearing the emerald cloak. You also see what looks like a noble half elf. You see a full elf. This one's wearing a full mask, and another one wearing a full mask. And they look like they're not from here. They're actually wearing like ranger outfit, but from the jungle. Like they just got here. But they are wearing the Emerald Cabal mask. And then there is Naya, who is behind them.
Brig.
They're coming.
All right. So you're holding your action?
I'm holding my attack. Yeah.
Okay. Who would you like to attack?
Whichever one I could presume was approaching in melee combat, whether it's
All right.
the guys from the jungle, or I'm not sure.
Okay, so the ones that are closest to you is the purple-haired one, the half elf, and the looks like a full elf with a mask.
And those 3 look like they're approaching, for sure.
They're kind of like the front line, and then behind with the bow out, the ranger has their bow out, and then Naya has her hands are glowing.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna wait for purple to approach, and then give him give him a purple nurple.
What is that actually, though? We don't need to talk about that. Okay, Girasol, you're up.
So I've actually been prepping spells while everybody's kind of causing chaos around me. So I'm actually taking a note from Padma back in the day and learning how to focus everything and kind of like slowing down what's going on. I remember kind of the pattern that they were all standing in, and I'm assuming that they're kind of approaching on similar pattern. How close is Bugbear in front of me by any chance?
So the way I see it is the 3 of you were kind of in, like, here's the boxes. The 3 of you were like this. You break the gem here. The 2 of them popped up. So yeah.
So yeah, he's probably close in front of me.
Yeah, you guys are right there. Don't forget, Bugbard is 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
How tall is Briar?
Probably pretty short for a tabaxi, so like 6 foot.
Cool.
Awesome. So I assume that this is the help that we get. I also realize that Bugbear is being held because I see him kind of like try to get the minor illusion, and you broke it though, correct?
Yes, at the end of the turn it was broken.
Awesome. So with your permission, DM, I'd like to shoot him a message real quick and basically go stabilize yourself. And as that happens, I'm actually going to run up his back.
Woo!
Like jump up onto his shoulder, and I'm gonna throw I'm gonna blast Eldritch Blast at the first person that's like coming out. So basically you just see this like fire genasi go pa!
Very cool. Roll me
Nice.
acrobatics, please.
Yes, ma'am. Happy to. So it's a 19 on the dice. That's 20. Oh, 9, 10, 31.
Amazing. Yeah, it's great. You look exactly the way you you think you look. Awesome. Okay, so roll that blast.
So that's an 18, 19, 25 to come in for the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's a 10 on the dice. So
Nice.
that's 10 damage coming in.
Okay, so this is to the half elf, the noble looking half elf.
Yes. Do I have any bonuses? With your permission, DM, if it's okay, that was kind of like a running thing. So it's kind of like a pop up, and I'm gonna come like basically fall down in front of him, kind of in that adventurer pose with my hand on my sword. I
Hell
don't want
yeah,
to stay
you
on
do.
him. That'll be weird.
Yeah, totally. Awesome. Well done. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, because I know that my buddy Brig is gonna be waiting for me, so that's why I just kind of have that ready to go.
All right. Briar, it is your turn. You see that one of these people just ran up your friend.
Okay, so I guess that would tell even a low intelligence tabaxi that there is a battle happening. So can I see the people who are coming up, or if I like sort of poke my head around, can I see the people that are approaching?
Yeah, so go ahead and roll stealth to kind of stay hidden while you do that.
Okay. 22.
Nice. Like sneaky like a cat. All right, you now can see everybody approaching. Girasol kind of landed in the middle of the three people. Brig is on one side where he's peeked out. There's a purple-haired person, and there's another person where you're peeking out on the other side that has a Emerald Cabal mask. You also, the two of you have seen these before. You are working for the rebellion in Salvata. So that is what you see. You also see a ranger with a longbow behind them who's drawn it, and also a woman who's like trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, so if I were to cast Fairy Fire, could I have a 20-foot cube that contains, like, without containing Girasol, that contains the enemies, the Emerald Cabal?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, that's what I would like to do.
Okay.
And that is a Dex save of 14.
All right, so going down the line, purple hair, that is a natural 20. Half elf, that is a 16. Wow. The elf in the mask, that's a natural 20. What is going
They weren't
on?
kidding. You
This
roll
is-
amazing.
This is why
What
she
the
doesn't need the
heck?
rerolls.
That is a 13 for the ranger.
Got one.
And a 15 for Naya. So really good idea. Unfortunately, I've got birthday magic.
Well, the poor ranger is now outlined in green light, and attacks against the ranger have advantage then.
Yay, awesome. You are hidden. So both you and Brig are hidden because you rolled so well on your stealth checks. And Brig, did you want to attack right now, or did you want to wait? They're going up next, so.
If they're coming now, I'll go now because I remembered that that I have a crit that someone gave us me last session, and I'm going to use it right now. I'm using it.
Yeah, do it.
Using it on the purple guy right now. So I slash at him for 26 points of slashing damage.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
And
Because of my special ability to always sneak attack.
that
That feat that I have.
Nice.
Sorry, buddy.
Very nice. And also thank you, Robert Hartley, for the raid. Very nice to meet you all and back in the game. So here's the thing. Brig, you are now in melee with this guy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he is going to throw up pretty high. So he's going to throw it up 10 feet up, and it's going to get Brig. It's going to get everyone except for Briar, who's kind of tucked down and over. Oh, not Briar, not Girasol. So Sully, Bugbard, and Brig. Make me a wisdom save, please.
14.
Not going to make it.
Reroll.
14 will not make it. Do you
How
want
many
to use your
rerolls we
reroll?
got?
Yeah,
Okay.
DC has a list of all of them.
I would like to request one if I could make one as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
Because if 14 didn't do it, then
No way, it did
Yeah.
not. You guys see this like crystalline, this like purple and green crystalline figure kind of pop up, and it starts to swirl and fractal out and fractal, and as a hypnotic pattern is now rising above you. So what do you guys got?
Got a
My
13,
reroll.
so I'm screwed.
My reroll was worse.
You guys have 3 rerolls.
Okay, I'm gonna
each.
use
I
one.
spent 2 of them to get
Yeah.
13.
I think
Six-
Yeah, I don't wanna
DC
die.
has
16?
let you guys know about your rerolls.
16?
16 makes it. Okay, what else we got?
I got an
I'll
18.
I got
reroll
two
one more
rerolls.
time.
Awesome. Brigburn 2 rerolls.
13. Forget it. It's not gonna. The universe.
Oh
decided.
no. I think you have one more,
Okay,
Alicia.
I'll try it. I will try it. We'll see. 18.
Perfect. This comes up and starts kaleidoscoping, fractaling above you, and you guys just hear in your mind's eye, focus, 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 and you snap out of whatever was happening. Okay, next up, the half elf that you were kind of peeking at, Briar, is coming towards your area, and he's trying to peek around. You can see him coming. He cannot see you coming, but he will make it to you. So he gets to you, and he peeks over, and he's going to cast something at you.
Ah,
Please make me a wisdom save.
wisdom save. Ooh, 12?
Is that your final answer?
No, I'm gonna re-roll it. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Thank you, audience, for the rerolls.
Yes, thank you. Oh, that was so much worse. Now it's an 8.
Oh no.
Oh no, you have one more.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna re-roll it again. I'm gonna re-roll it again. Ha! Natural 20, so 26.
Nice, awesome.
Loud
You were not polymorphed into a small dog. You can feel it on you. Feel that magic. Your ears start twitching.
A small
and-
dog? Oh
Yeah.
my god, she'd be so offended.
So this guy.
Absolutely not.
You can feel it. And it was like starting to try to change you, but you fought against it, and this guy is now in melee range with you. Next up in front of, I think I had my people mixed up, but the one that Girasol is in front of is going to try to hit you with their scimitars
Awesome.
as they draw them, and that is 2 attacks. Okay, that is a natural 1 and a
Yes.
16. Unfortunately, I have rerolls, so I'm gonna reroll that one.
Ah!
That is also a 16. What is your AC, my love?
Oh, that is a 15, Babs.
Okay.
I
That
do have a
is
reaction if you'll allow me.
4 and 3. I will. So
Okay.
4 and 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of slashing damage to you.
Yeah.
As you're not wearing that much, and he's just cutting through it. So what is your reaction?
So we did this, my first episode ever, season 2 of Sirens. It was one of the first things that Girasol ever did. But basically, as that scimitar is coming down and I'm already sort of on my knees, I'm gonna kind of slide towards it and catch the blade. And if I do catch it, I would like to use heat metal as my
Okay.
reaction.
All right. So the first one hit, well, they both hit. The second one, I will allow that because that's so clever. Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw. So you're trying to catch it and hold it.
Dirty 20.
Hot. Okay, so go ahead and you're heating metal. You already have it in your hands. It doesn't have to make a save because it's not person. So can you read it? I haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. It's burning hand. Heat metal. Here we are. Heat metal. Choose a manufacturing metal object such as a metal weapon that you can see in range. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in a physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again.
Hot. Okay, and because this was something that we had already established in this game, not normally how you would use this spell, I think it's awesome and you should totally do it. So go ahead and roll it. You guys all see who are looking that this Fire Genasi's hair just turns to lava as this happens. She's boom, and it starts dripping and burning onto the ground around her.
That's 15 points of damage.
Perfect. Okay, thank you very much. So that one's after you. This one saw Brig. So that longbow is coming after you, Brig. That is going to make, it's only one attack.
Okay.
But he's actually staying back. He takes a couple steps back. So he's, you're in melee. He's probably like 15 feet away from you now. And that is a 5. How many rerolls do I have, DC? I've got 1 and 2. I have 3 rerolls. I burned one of them. I'm going to burn this one. That is a 15 on the die, plus a bunch, plus 6.
Well,
21
15
hit?
gets me. 15
Okay.
gets me.
All right. Please make me a con save.
11.
Ooh, it's not enough. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage. Holy, are you sure? Do you have any more rerolls?
I've 1 left. Are you advising that I should use it?
I'm taking out all the damage.
Just grabbing
dice.
all the dice. All right, I'm gonna use my last reroll. And chat, that means I'm out of rerolls. So unless you want me to die, more rerolls would be great. Because remember, I sold my soul to the devil in Avernus. So if I die, I die.
Oh.
Just throwing that out there.
Intense.
Yeah, that happened in D&D Live 2019. I still haven't gotten my soul back.
I don't know these things yet about you, Brig. You have to tell me.
Yeah, well, okay.
Next episode, we'll have a long talk about it.
Yes.
Oh.
Awesome.
18. I hope that's good enough.
That is good enough. Okay, you do take half of this. This is 7d6 poison damage. So, oh, that's a lot of ones. Okay, someone calculate this for me, please, because my brain. That's 6 and 6 and 6 and 4. 6, 6, 6, and 4. So that's 18, right?
22.
22.
So
You take
11.
half of 22.
So I
points
take
of
8.
damage.
I take 8 and then 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this arrow seems very exotic. And then Bugbear, you are still super you're just tall.
I'm
And
just so tall.
your head is you're just so tall, and your head is sticking out there. And let's see. 5 magic missiles are going to hit you right in the head, right
Oof,
in that head of
in
yours.
the head.
Yeah.
Good thing I've got really thick skull. Really.
Ropes
Yeah.
taken. Are the ropes taken? You should have broke it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think 13 is my
All right.
final answer.
All right. Down that much. Gotcha.
Okay. I think that's it. 1d4 and then oh yeah, okay, so that's good. Yeah, that's all you take, but you are now like kind of seeing stars.
Yeah.
And we are at the top of the round. We've got Swoosh gifted a reroll to Brig and Sully. Mud Grizzly gifted a reroll to Ginny. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Back at the top of the round, we have Sully.
It's me. It's my turn. So right when as soon as she Sully can tell that the fight is on, she grabs hoops, throws her baton in the air. It turns into a hoop. She jumps up and pulls herself up into it so she can see over. She's like, I guess we're on now. Didn't mean to dunk on you. So she wants to throw. She basically does this with her hand, and from her fingers, like this noise just starts echoing through the room. And she would like to cast Erupt Earth, but just in a cube over the Cabal.
Ooh, nice. So erupt
It's like an
Earth.
earthquake.
Yeah.
Dex 14 for all of them.
Okay. Erupts Earth. Erupting
like
Earth.
this.
Okay.
Trying to make it work. While she sits in her hoop.
So that is a 20-foot cube. So you can get 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get 4 of them, or almost. Choose a point you can see on the ground. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in the area must make a dex save. The creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a fail save or half on a successful one. Very cool. All right, that is a 6. That is a 12. That is an 11. What was your DC?
Let's see. Oh gosh, 14.
Okay, Dex 14. Oh, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's a 4. Okay, so they all fail. So go ahead and roll the damage. You guys are holding on to yourselves, whatever it is you want to hold on to, but the ground just starts shaking and you see that it's just.
And it's really loud too, because we know Sully likes noise. So it's making all this noise. It's shaking. You hear like the windows start shattering. Some like weird baby somewhere starts crying. There's a dog barking. You hear chickens. Roll.
Chickens, random chickens.
I don't know. How many do I roll for each one? Damage
Yeah, well, you can roll 1 and then so roll the 3d12 and they can all take it, or you can roll for each one. Depends on how much math you want to do.
I know, right? 12, 14 plus 9. 14 plus 9, somebody who's really fast.
23.
25, 23. Okay.
23.
That's 1. I rolled it how many times? 4?
Yeah.
We're doing math, kids.
Yay,
11,
science.
4, 15, 8. Well, same thing. Different numbers. Next. 4, 7, 11, 15. The next one. 23, 15. Last is 11, 9, 25.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well done. 3d12 is a lot. It's like a lot.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Next up. So Sully, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I'm in my room. That's all I can do.
All right, you definitely see that there's people around that machine and they're all now looking at what's going on. The people who were moving crates, they all stop. You now hear animals over on that left side. They're just roaring and chirping and doing all the weird noises that exotic animals do. People are starting to scamper, scurry around. Running around trying to figure out what to do as the ground is now lifted up underneath them. All right, Bugbard, you're next.
Yes. Okay. So that magic missile to the face did not feel good. So he really quick shakes it off his demeanor. He goes to charge at them, but then remembers, as a professional, he did promise his next 3 fights will be sponsored, because it's hard making a living as an artist anywhere, right? So he casts hypnotic pattern, but it's a sponsored content hypnotic pattern. All right. So instead of just Instead of just the flashing lights, it's an audio hallucinatory thing where they hear Bugbard say, "If you love acceptable ale, non-poisonous food, and beds with few to no spiders, come on down to the Pretty Cook Tavern, now taking reservations for weddings." And that just repeats.
I just dropped my dice.
Yes, disadvantage.
See, I told you it happens.
Oh my god.
You gotta
That
get
is amazing.
You
So
gotta
that's
get
going
that
to
paid
be.
sponsorship thing out of the way so you can.
That's
do it,
right.
you know.
All right. So you are putting that up there, and funny thing happens. Let me see how this works.
It's a DC save
Influencer
15, I think.
spell.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
think so? That's what you think it is. So I hate to rain on the parade, but
Oh no.
You
yeah,
got 2 nat 20s. Watch.
no.
They don't click on the
This-
link.
Counter. Hold on a second. Let me see if I'm doing this right, because I think I did this wrong once before. Okay, so you do it up there, you hear the thing, and the person in the far, far back. So what level are you doing this at?
Yes. I am doing it at level 3.
All right. It like a recording, it's just, it's going off and it's doing the thing, and then kind of like a record, it's like, and it has been counterspelled.
Oh well. The Pretty Cook Tavern's not gonna like that.
Ad blocker.
My sponsorship could be in peril.
You have been counterspelled. Only the second time I've ever done that. I'm also sorry because it's kind of a weird thing, but also I'm not sorry because that is what this badass character does.
Ad block.
Ad block. Amazing. Are you going to stay in this area where you can definitely see everyone, but your body is now encased in like a wall armor?
Yeah, I guess I should. If I even duck down, does that do anything?
Yeah, it will. It will totally do.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I duck down to get some cover.
Okay, totally easy. Now nobody can see you. Okay, Brig, it is your turn. You are in melee with this purple-haired person.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on stabbing away at this guy, slashing away. Now I actually have to roll this time because I don't have an auto crit, but I'm feeling good. Yeah. Oh, I like that roll. I got a. Why didn't I have that open? I got a 25 to hit. Come on.
That definitely hits.
All right. He takes another 11 points of slashing damage. Not so bad.
Oh boy, 11 points. Okay.
Is he dead yet?
No. Not yet. But he doesn't look very happy.
Okay. As a bonus action, so for our guests, Brig has a steel war lute. So he's so actually I guess that was bludgeoning damage, it wasn't slashing damage. He hits them with his war lute, and then hearing Bugbard's ad, he does a hit, and then he hits a chord, and he goes, "You have bardic inspiration." So he gives some bardic inspiration to Bugbard.
Nice.
Excellent.
Very nice.
He was so moved by that ad.
Not as good a singer as you, Briar, but pretty good.
Very cool. Okay, next up is Girasol. You're face to face with this person who you've now have grappled. You can let go if you like, but right now you've grappled one of the swords.
So I assume that they dropped the sword. Am I correct? Because it's hot. That's part of the spell. Was they supposed to drop it?
Oh, they drop it? You have the sword. They no longer have the sword. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm technically a dual wielder, but I don't like this sword, so I kind of just I put it in the sheath that I'm about to pull out my other sword, my awesome, beautiful gold and ordain or whatever Noi, and has all the black onyx on it. So she puts the other whatever sword in there. She takes out her sword and she's gonna slash at the person in front of her. Hopefully I'm gonna do my normal attack, so it's gonna be a slash, and then I have my bladed scarf that she's grabbing. She's gonna punch him in the face. So I've got 2 hits here, and if it works, I do have my green flame blade that is active. So there's a lot of rolling that's about to happen.
Do it.
Hey. Woo! That is a nat 20 on the dice, y'all.
Yes, awesome.
So that's a 27 to hit with the rapier.
It's gonna do it. This guy is not happy.
So that's 7 on the rapier hit, and then with the second hit, I'm punching him in the face. That's a 19 on the dice. So it's 27 to hit there. That's 3 damage coming in there for the bladed attack. But let me real quick. Got me my green flame blade. That's an additional D8 coming in on the hit. So that's a 4 damage.
What is the total damage so far? I feel like I missed a number.
So that was the first one was a 4, so an 8 on the first damage, and then 3 with that second hit.
Okay, cool.
And then with green flame blade, just to clarify, you brandish a weapon used in the spell casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet in front of you. On a hit, the target suffers a weapon's attack normal effect, and you can use to cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice seen within 5 feet. So whoever is next to me or next to that person, I'm going to have the flame jump there.
Nice.
And the second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. So that would be, what's half of 7, y'all?
3.
There you go. Take it.
All right, that'll be purple hair.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very nice. Well done. Okay, that is Girasol, and now Briar. This guy just tried to turn you into a dog. And you know it.
So upset. So he's like right in my face.
Yeah.
I am going to put my hands like on his face and cast poison spray.
Ooh, nice.
And that is a Constitution saving throw, DC 14. He's probably gonna save.
It's a 15.
All right. Well, it fizzles out and it does not work. She was really thrown off by this whole dog situation. She's upset about it.
And he sees what you're trying to do, and it is now his turn.
Oh,
so let's see here. He is going to he has this cloak on, this green cloak, and he wisps it in front of him, and he is now invisible. And
this isn't the ranger, right? The one guy that I fairy fired.
No, it's not, unfortunately. So this is, make me a con save, please.
Con save. 12.
Is that your final answer?
Nope, because I have a new reroll, so it's not. My final answer is low probability that it's going to be better. It's another natural 20.
Really?
20.
Oh my god, amazing.
Is the total. Yeah. Oh my god, bless these cute little pumpkin dice.
He pops up behind you, and you feel these little mites running all over you. And you are going to take damage, but let's see, it's 4d10 damage as they start biting into you. 8, 4, 7, and 6. Is that? That's 10, 18 plus 7, 25. I'll buy it. 25 divided by in half. So
12,
24, 12. Yeah. So 12 points of damage as you're just kind of, you see like little tufts of your fur just fall off as they're biting into you.
Can I use my Warcaster reaction to make an opportunity attack spell? Oh wait, no, that's only an opportunity attack if he leaves, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Never mind. I'm just grossed out.
Unless you can convince me. If you can convince me of how that would work, I will not always say no.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, I don't. It's not how it's supposed to be used. I'm just wrong. So I don't feel
right,
like I
cool.
can be very convincing there.
All right. So he's going after you with that. Brig, you are face to face with this purple guy. And he gets up in your face and he starts judging everything about your outfit. And you notice that like just a little, like one of the, he's like, oh, it's not colorful enough, it's, you know, you've got all these stains, and he just, I'm not really good at this, I'm very bad at talking crap, so I'm not gonna do it. But if you can imagine the things that Brig would hate, this person is saying, please make me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, and I go, hey, these stains are your blood, okay? I got a 6, so it's
any
happening.
rerolls?
Oh
No,
my
I've got no
goodness.
rerolls unless someone gave me one. DC, did anybody give me a reroll? Because I'm about to get
about it.
I'm about to get shamed. Exactly.
All right.
All right. Nope. I got
7,
a 6.
8, 9, and
Your feelings are officially hurt.
Yeah.
14, 19 points of psychic damage, and the next roll made against it
Right.
Wait,
has
now what now?
advantage. So the next attack roll made against you has advantage.
You did not take that burn well, my friend.
No, God, I'm just like Briggs, just like curled up in a ball, just like.
He is
I'm going back
to
to the pizza place.
He's going to leave your area, so you can make an opportunity attack.
Oh hell yeah!
But he's going to move back, and you see the guy with the ranged, with the longbow moves back as well, and Naya moves back, and they're going towards the machine. So
Okay.
go ahead and make the opportunity attack.
I got a 16.
16 hits.
Great. For 14 points of damage.
Nice. Not dead yet.
Okay.
Yeah. He goes back there, and then let's see. Next up was Girasol. And did I already do Girasol? Did not do Girasol yet. You went, and now it's its turn. Okay, so this guy looks at you, sees your situation, and he's going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Cute.
As he kind of goes and throws his hands at the ground. And what'd you get?
13.
Not gonna make it.
Can I use a reroll?
If you got one.
I do.
Okay.
There we go. 16, 17, 18, 19.
Awesome. You see underneath you that all these vines are starting to grow up, and they're trying to entangle you, but you are an amazing belly dancer, and you manage to like wind your way around and through all of them. You are not entangled, but the ground there is. Also, don't forget, guys, all the ground like beyond Cynthia is difficult terrain, as it has been erupted. Let's see. And then let's see here. Bugbear, you are that one counted. You are going to need to make me a con save as Naya just like raises her arms up and then kind of points them at you like this, and this beam of sun is just bearing down upon you.
Sure. Well, the good news is I'm a big beefy bug bard. I get my +2, and that makes it 19 for the con save.
Yeah. So that is
beefy.
You take half damage, 68 points of damage. You take half of that, and you are not blinded.
Ooh, that's good.
6, 3, and 5. What's that?
6, 3,
11, 14.
14. Okay, 14.
And
for it.
and
Oh,
13. 14 and 13 is what?
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
27. So you take half of 26.
All right. Gotcha. Oof. Ouch.
Yeah. She continues to go back towards that machine as well. So 3 people are way out of melee range with you guys, and they're on the opposite side of that eruption on the ground. But it's only 20 feet, so you guys can definitely go around it should you need to. But it looks like everybody around you, all the other people are starting to carry the crates off into the distance. You see this like magical red light start beaming. Vroom, vroom, vroom. And we are at the top of the round. Oh, wait, one more. This guy is going to shoot at someone they can see. It's going after Girasol. This longbow is coming at you, and that is a 14 plus is a dirty 20 to hit.
To me?
Yeah.
How dare? Yeah, that
Yeah.
I mean, obviously hits.
11 points of piercing damage. Make me a con save.
How dare? Hold on, I was just looking at something real quick before I rolled that con save. I think it was something else, but 19.
All right, you only take half of this. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you take 8 points of poison damage.
Getting hit
Yeah.
pretty bad here.
You hear Naya call out, clear out. And you hear people starting to move around. Okay, top of the round, we have Sully.
So they're starting. You see, they're like, we have to get out of here. They're starting to pull up crates and go. Is there like a doorway they're going toward?
You see that there's a way down, maybe 200 feet down, because this is a massive warehouse. This is like NoHo, like lots of warehouses, you know? And so they're taking crates out of what looks like a door, like a massive door, like a double door.
And that's what they're heading toward. Okay,
Yeah.
can I, since Sully's in the air in her hoop and she sees this, do I have to get out of my hoop? And I'm asking you as the DM if I have to get out of it to move it, or can I somehow use my body weight to throw the hoop and then jump toward it?
Oh, that's so cool. I mean, roll acrobatics. And if you roll high enough, then you can totally do that thing. That's very cool.
Get it, girl, get it.
See. Well, that would be 17 plus 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so you kind of leap up, you kind of click and throw it at the same time.
And I throw my body weight and the hoop goes flying and she sort of scampers. Like whenever she's using her hoop, it's almost like her body looks like it doesn't have bones. Like her body becomes almost squirrel-like at times. So you know what squirrels seem like? They seem like they're jumping and flying at the same time. That's so her body looks like this little like flipping squirrel, and she throws the hoop like right into the middle of like where the bad terrain is.
Mm-hmm.
So then it just sort of, and that's the noise it makes when it lands, like this clicking noise, like, and she scampers and like leaps into it and swings. And she pulls herself up into it. And right when she gets there, she wants to throw at all of them and start humming softly. She wants to calm their emotions, so maybe they won't think they have to do anything really like urgent, just to calm them down. Maybe
Where are you throwing this?
Right at the people leaving.
Oh, okay. They're like really far away. So you would have to, well, actually, what is the calm emotions range?
Okay. 60 feet.
Yeah, you might be able to catch 2 people, but you'd have to like run down there to do that.
All right.
Now you're in the middle, right? So you've got your friends getting attacked by 2 people. You've got the 3 people by the machine. And it looks like they're starting to like do something to the machine.
To the machine? Okay. You know what I think I'm going to do So she sort of, even though she's right, so now she has a better vantage point from where she is, so she can see more of the action going on. And as she's sitting there, this like really weird, dark feeling inside of her starts bubbling up. And she sort of recognizes it, but at the same time doesn't. And she tries to push it down, but she can't. And then she looks up and her eyes are completely black. And she would like to look, and the first thing she thinks of is to look over at the people with the machine. And she would like to throw a third level, it's called Arms of Hadar, where she invokes the power of Hadar. It's like a dark hunger. And from her hand, she reaches her hand out, and her fingers sort of extend long, and they look like long black tendrils almost like tentacles. They look like tentacles, her fingers sort of. So let's see. It would be a strength 14 for those people near the machine.
Oh, I'm so sorry to be a naysaying dungeon master, but you have to be within 10 feet of them.
No! How far am I from them? 30?
Yeah, you're about 30 feet.
About 30. I wonder if I have to hold my action. Well, okay, since backing up, so we can't do that. How far am I from Brig getting attacked?
About 15 feet.
All right, then I'm going to throw on Brig Bull's strength, enhance ability.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
And that way he just has an advantage in strength checks if you have to hit anyone. She's
Does
still pissed in her hoop with black eyes, though. Don't forget that. Something's coming for somebody
All right.
soon.
I catch what you're throwing down, and it's going to be awesome when it totally happens.
Yes.
And suddenly one of those ads pops up and goes, go to thebardbook.com. Go to thebardbook.com.
Everywhere.
Back
That's
now.
right.
Everywhere.
That's right.
We are officially at 24 hours left of the Kickstarter.
Woo!
Wait, DM, did you say thebardbook.com?
Thebardbook.com.
Bardbook.com.
Thebardbook.com. Everybody laughs, and then a fireball goes flying by your heads to remind you you're in battle. That was
It's very
but
specific.
it doesn't land on anybody because that was flavor. All right, Bug Bard.
All right.
Bard us.
Yes, I'm gonna bard the bug. So, because that 60-foot spell would get like maybe 2 of those peoples running away, right? Would you say maybe a spell with 120-foot range would get like could be placed in front of the leaving group of people?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so here's what I would
Yes.
like to do, if that is the case. I would like to cast Major Image in front of the fleeing group of people who are carrying away the boxes. And the image is like a large sinkhole in the ground slowly swallowing up stuff. And it starts to sort of creep towards them Looney Tunes style. Right?
Nice.
And as my bonus action, which one of the enemies is closest to me, would you say?
The one next to Briar, actually.
Okay.
So it's like you're here and you're kind of doing this over there, and underneath you is Briar and this dude just kind of like going back and forth, doing a bunch of stuff. And he's
Gotcha.
right now. Briar, are you itchy? Like, what are you doing while these infestation is upon you?
I'm doing like, you know how cats are when something gets on them and they're annoyed and they're like furiously grooming themselves? It's like that. She's like licking her paw and just like mad about it. She's preparing to
All
really
right.
heck this guy up. Put a
So
squeeze on her.
here's what I would like to do in that case. I'm gonna turn towards that guy. I'm going to approach him, and with my bonus action, I would like to use my class ability, Unsettling Words, which uses one of my bardic inspiration die as a bonus action. I'll spend it, and I choose a creature I can see within 60 feet of this dude. And the creature must then subtract the number rolled from a D8 on their next.
I love
It's
it.
it's like a reverse bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
So
It's a bardic inspiration.
Inspiration, absolutely. So
and it
as
gives them bardic perspiration.
so as I approach this guy, like it's like, imagine this like Jonathan Frakes in that Beyond Belief show, like back in the day. He's like he's uncomfortably close to him all of a sudden, and he says, "How do we know what reality is? What makes us think our base eyes, ears, and hands can truly experience the unknowable horror that is life. And he's like this close from his face at this point, like really uncomfortable, you know.
It's super weird and super jarring.
He can't even roll to resist it. It just happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
there's no roll to
awesome.
resist it. He just has to deal with it.
That's amazing because I rolled really high. Awesome. Please remind me when it's their turn,
Yes.
if you would. Cool. So, Briar, you got backup, and it's looming upon your the guy in front of you.
Phew.
Brig, it is your turn.
So how close is Bugbard to the 3 people that were leaving? Is
So
he-
they're really far. They're like 30 plus feet away. So 30 to 60 feet away. I'm sorry. People that are so we've got the machine here, and then the people that are leaving. Those people are like 120 feet to 200 feet away. But the sinkhole does have them rushing back towards you guys. So they are coming at you.
Okay.
You're probably like 15 feet away from Bugbard and Briar.
Here's my question. I want to playfully argue something with you. I was told in chat that I have an auto crit, right? I have another auto crit from today.
Mhm.
So could I use that auto crit to cast my Wand of Wonder?
Oh no.
But can I use it to pick the power? I've used
You
this
know
thing
what?
for years.
Yes, because you roll so bad.
Yeah. One time I used my Wand of Wonder and just grass grew everywhere. Another time I used it and it was like, oh, a creature appears next to your target. I'm like, this is awesome. But roll for what the creature is. A rat, a regular sized rat appeared next. So yeah, so I would like to use my auto crit to cast Fireball on them.
Beautiful.
Okay. Thank you.
Flame broil.
That's 86, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Adding up here. 22 points of damage.
Cool. Does anyone remember what else is over there? What they were carrying out of the building?
No, the
crates?
crates.
In that
Crates.
area.
The crates of animals.
Sorry.
There is screaming. There's
Collateral
crates
damage.
on fire. Sounds like an elephant mixed with a rhinoceros
A
mixed with
random
like
baby.
there's lots of sounds coming from that area, and people are freaking the freak out. Congratulations, you have caused chaos and a lot of damage.
We're gonna get letters for that.
I mean, is Purple Guy still alive at this point?
Purple guy's still alive. He's like 30 feet away. He went running with the other people towards the machine. There's two.
Okay, so
There's two areas. There's
I
the
didn't get
machine.
him.
No, so there's the machine,
Mhm.
and then there's people running away with the crates.
Right, but I was casting the fireball on the people that we were in combat
Got it.
with.
It totally
Yeah.
works. Then that guy is toast. Please, dear Brig, narrate how you killed this purple-haired jerkface.
Well, yeah, this purple haired, like I imagine him to look like a rejected like Naruto character that like they never animated because he was just too obnoxious with his purple hair. He bursts into flame, and his friends they also get singed, but they back away from him. They don't even help him because he's such a jerk. They don't even tell him to stop, drop, and roll. They just watch him burn.
This is all very true. It's exactly how it happens. Vengeance is yours, Brig. Next up is Girasol.
So seeing my fellow Brig killing it over there, do I still have the person in front of me?
Yes, you do.
Ooh, I had something planned, but that means I would end up having an opportunity attack against me. Cool.
It's only melee.
Yeah, it was something else that I wanted to do though. I have to hold that thought.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same attack that I've been doing because I just need to knock this person down and kick their butt. So it's going to be the 1-2 attack, but a little twist here. I'm going to add some of my bardic inspiration to double up those points, because as a College of Sword person, I can use one of my flourishes to add additional dice to that. But first, let me do the attack and see if I hit.
Cool.
Does a 23 hit?
Does definitely.
And a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool. So that's a 1-2 attack there.
Mhm.
So I'm going to do the sword first with some damage. 12 damage from the rapier by itself, but that has
Nice.
green flame blade on it. So let
Very
me
good.
hit you with another. Give me that. That's another 6 coming in. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10.
Cool. And there's no one for it to bounce on.
Correct. Okay, so it just stays there. So that's 18 with that first hit. And then that's another point of damage there. Oh, wait, but I did do my. Sorry, guys, I have a lot of dice to roll. Using my bardic inspiration to
Nice.
do some slashing flourish. So slashing flourish, you can expend one of your bardic inspiration to deal an extra damage equal to the number you rolled on the dice to the target you hit. I'm assuming that dice is my damage one, right?
Yeah, I think.
It doesn't clarify, so I always get confused with that. I'm assuming it's the damage.
Yeah, it's damage. It's damage.
Okay, so that would be another 2 coming in.
All right.
Did you get all of that damage?
Yes, 21 points total.
Yes.
Cool. Cool beans. Okay. You are a whirlwind of lava and fire, and it's quite impressive. And also, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Did I not kill this guy yet?
No.
He's taking a lot of damage.
These guys are really beefy. They're real beefy. Okay, Briar, you and your friend are there, and your friend's whispering stuff in this guy's ear and face. And what do you do?
So, okay, 2 questions. First of all, is the guy that's in front of me still invisible?
No, he went uninvisible when he attacked you.
Okay, so he went invisible and then he became visible again in the same turn. Okay. And then the second thing is this inspiration. What is it subtracted from?
It's roll. So when he goes to
So
do
like
a
if
thing,
he makes a save, then it's subtracted from his save.
is that how it works? Yeah, save.
Yeah,
All right,
so it's
cool.
like a reverse bardic inspiration, yes.
Nice.
Great. So Briar, tail all poofy, hackles up. She's furious. And she says, first you try to turn me into a gross dog, and then you put fleas on me, and then she's gonna reach out her hand and she is going to cast Blight.
Nice.
So he has to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 14, but he has to subtract. He rolled a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. He is now going to take 8d8 necrotic damage.
Oh my gosh. Roll high.
Let me see. I think I only have 2 d8s on my tray right now, so we're going to do 4 rolls.
Yeah, do it. We can math.
All right,
we got
that's
we have math
7
for
for the first pair, 7 for the second pair, so that's 14 plus 3. Oh my god, 17. Anticlimactic. Anyway.
17 total?
17 points of damage.
Amazing. Yeah, it doesn't quite kill him, but it's very, very intimidating. And he got to use that. So he got a negative 3 or something. Did you roll? So why don't we find out what it is? KG, why don't you roll whatever that number is?
Yes, I will do so.
So we can see how bad he failed.
So it's he takes 4 off of whatever he rolls.
Yeah, he got a 1. That's great. That makes me happy. Okay.
Can
Yes.
I use my bonus action also to summon a spirit totem?
Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
What I mean is I'm going to use my bonus action to summon a spirit totem. I would like to summon the hawk spirit, and I have a range
Ooh.
of the range for this is within 60 feet. So that should allow me to get to the people that are near the machine, right? Because they're like 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to cast summon the hawk spirit near them. And what it does is that anyone in the spirit's aura, which is a 30-foot radius around that point,
Nice. Yeah.
when one of us makes an attack roll against them, I can use my reaction to give advantage on that attack.
Oh, very cool. So it's like a help action type thing.
Yeah.
That's really cool. They're
hope I
about
can
60
remember to
feet
do that.
away, by the way.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then it'll be right on the cusp of the range.
Yeah, it's got big wings. Okay, cool. So now it is their turn. This guy that's in front of the two of you, he's doing a big old nope. He is going to Dimension Door.
Oh, sorry, wait.
no.
Chad is claiming that I didn't roll some of my damage die for Blight, and actually, I think they're right. I think I rolled 3 sets of d8s, and I was supposed to roll 4.
Do it. Do the thing.
Oh, that was a really good one, too. That was 11 more points.
Nice. That totally helps. Okay, so it's 11. All right, good job.
Not dead.
He is not dead. No, these guys are really
Thank you,
big and
Chad,
burly.
though.
Yeah, see, Chad is amazing. They also can math for us, which is awesome. Okay, so he is going to Dimension Door. He takes a look at the both of you and just kind of like snaps his fingers and folds himself. You see him like go through a door and it closes. But you do see him over at the machine. That is what he's going to do there. You can see that he's moving behind the machine with the rest of his movement. That is him. You got the one in front of Girasol who's pissed. This guy is like, what?
He's lit up.
Yeah. So he's going to pop a healing potion. And then he is going to run. Pop a healing potion for
I get an opportunity attack on him.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Get that opportunity.
All right, go ahead
Yeah.
and do it as he's running around the side of that eruption on the ground.
Okay. All right. You're gonna run from me because that's just lame. I'm literally gonna like put my sword away and go. And I'm gonna cast Heat Wave, which is technically Thunder Wave.
Opportunity attacks for melee.
Oh, son of a ding dong! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, scratch that! Scratch that! Oh. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna slash at him. I'm gonna slash at him with my rapier, with my big rapier.
Awesome.
Hard. I was so excited for that.
A heat wave was burning in your heart. But
I know. I
That's
was ready. I was
right.
ready. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Dirty
And
white,
it's
yeah.
really weird. As you hit you're doing it with your cool onyx sword, right?
Oh yeah.
You get this weird feeling like you shouldn't have done that. But you still do the damage, but it's almost like someone going,
7 points of damage.
Awesome. Yep. Okay. That was that one. The people by the machine have run behind it. You see that you did see that Naya kind of went down, fiddled with something. You heard a click, and then she moved behind where the other guy ran behind. And standing at guard is the person with the longbow, and they see Sully up there, and they're going to try to hit you with the longbow.
Yoo-hoo! I'm at a carnival. Let's see if you can win a prize.
That is a 15 to hit.
It would hit. However, she's going to throw her shield up and at the same time, like laugh mockingly.
Cool. I got one more reroll from Beth the Bard. That is 18 on the dice, plus that's 20, 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, she did.
This will make me a con save, please.
Okay.
3, so
I'll
that's...
take that last reroll.
All right, that's 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh god, yeah, 3 plus 1. No, it's I do have an auto crit from last, but I'll save it. Maybe.
All right, so are you going to so what did you get for your save? Your con save? That is not going to work. So 6 6 6 is 18, 2 and 2. So that's 22 points of poison damage to you. And yeah, I think that's it. The purple guy's down. That guy went 2, 3, and the other 2. Yeah, I think that's it. The people
fall out of her hoop then.
now something is happening. The people that were running out that door with the crates, they're now running towards all of you. So there's like 30 people running towards you guys. There's a door behind you. There is there's only 2 doors in this place. There's the machine, the doors, the boxes, the crates with the animals, and then the big warehouse open doors.
And is it my turn?
It is your turn, I believe. Okay. Yeah, it's your turn.
So they're basically running all toward us. So there's space. So it's them. There's a bunch of space, and then there's us, sort of. And then
yeah, basically they're running away from this weird sinkhole that happened into the ground that is also creeping up towards them.
Okay, so with that, right in front of them, as they are in motion, first of all, who hit me with the arrow? Who was it? Was it one person?
That was the ranger, yeah.
Okay, well, for him, this is a reaction. She immediately hits, and she crawls up into her hoop, and her eyes are still black, and she's gonna throw at him. Her reaction is hellish rebuke.
Yes, awesome. So go ahead and hellish
surrounded
rebuke.
by black flames, and he has to make a dexterity saving throw. 14.
That's it. 18.
14. Oh, so he passed it?
Yeah.
Well, he takes half as much then. So 2.
Okay, cool.
Okay. 15.
All right. So
7.
half of 15? 7. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Next up is Bug Bar.
Yar. Okay. So, as these folks are is it still chaos around us? Is everyone still running around and all that stuff? I guess they're coming through the area. Okay. Is there, since I'm controlling this major image, is there somewhere I can maybe sort of funnel these people safely to, but get them out of the way? You know what I'm saying? Is there some sort of exit or some sort of
behind you?
space?
Yeah, totally is. Yeah.
All right.
There's a door behind you.
Great. In that case, I will start to try to funnel them in the direction of that door. And if I am allowed to use like a persuasion or a performance check to loudly sort of like communicate to everyone what this thing is that they're running away from, so they know for sure like they can't touch it.
Yeah, that's going to be a deception.
Okay, is that deception? Great.
Yeah.
Let me say what he's going to say, and then I'll roll for you. All right. So as he's controlling this giant like sinkhole, he's shouting out over to the crowd, and as they're running by, "Ah, yes, the deadly porthole of Palamis. Once you fall into its depths, your soul will wander the ether for all time, trapped in a barren hellscape of ash and bile," as they're running past.
Can I assist him and say, "It happened to my cousin once"?
Yeah, totally. You have advantage on that. That was amazing.
I've seen it. I saw his cousin fall in. Okay, that's gonna be quite a bit. Yay, charisma. Yeah, like 23. 23.
Hot damn. They go to run towards you, and they look over, and you're kind of waving them over, and they're trying to kind of avoid the combat that's happening, and they think you're with them, so they're just going to run towards that. Is that the end of your turn?
Do I get a bonus action? Is that
Yeah.
so? Okay. In that case, I will healing word myself as a bonus action.
Nice. Awesome.
So I'm gonna, they're on the HPs. Okay. 13. Lucky 13.
Cool. 13 is a great number.
Yeah.
Awesome. You have been healed by yourself. And we're going to go backwards to Sully because I accidentally skipped your actual turn by thinking that the thing was an actual thing, but it wasn't a thing. So, Sully.
I did too, and I was like, I'll bring it up after the It's birthday, like, what do you call it?
Birthday brain.
Memory. Yeah, birthday brain.
Birthday brain.
All right, so what
Checks
I
out.
think I'm going to do, while I'm keeping sort of a side eye on what's happening with this machine, because obviously these people are very concerned with what's happening to this machine. There's something going on. We have to make sure we keep an eye on whatever's happening over there, because there's importance that we're missing because we're too busy focused on these bozos and the chickens and whatever else is in this room. She would like to cast on the people that are running, like right, like in their next step. It would be called Arms of Hater. This would be Arms of Hater.
Yeah, so you have to move closer no matter what. So you're going to move closer?
Yeah,
All right.
because I can go 35 feet.
Yeah,
So she can
absolutely.
loop her loop, and you guys see it's like a cartwheel again. It's a cartwheel with a hoop. She lands in it. And then does that put me within 10 feet of them or no?
Oh, it puts you within 10 feet of the ranger who shot you.
He's still alive, that dork. Dang it. All right, you know what? I'm going to have to take him out then, even though I really do want to do Arms of Hater. It's like my favorite spell. However,
You could do it on him if you want.
Yeah, let's do it. He's pissed me off enough. So she looks at him and she starts a weird laugh that no one thinks is funny. And these dark black tendrils just come up and surround him. And he has to make a strength saving to a 14.
How about a 12?
It'll be 2d6, even though it isn't big. I like it. Any on a field save, okay, yeah, you can't take reactions until his next turn, so it's just 6 damage. But I'm very proud of it. 6 damage. Okay.
Is he like grappled or something, or?
In the batter, I batter all the creatures within 10 feet. So I think he's with. Is he with the other 2 dudes or is he by himself?
No, he's guarding. So he's in front. The machine is here. It's massive. And they went around the back.
Are they within 10 feet?
No, they're the machine
back.
is like 15 feet deep and then 40 feet long and then 10 feet high.
Because in my head, I have the machine looking like a jukebox. So I'm like,
oh
right
gosh,
there, you're all getting
it's massive. Yeah, no, it's a massive machine. You do see something blinking at the corner bottom next to this person, but that totally you're right there with them in melee. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Besides that, because of where she is, she's going to, I mean, that would be reaction, action. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send I'll use message since I'm close enough to Girasol. I think she's coming up in initiative and she's going to say, the machine, there's something going on over here. I'm close enough to look at it. This thing's like lights are blinking. What should we destroy it or destroy them and then check it out? But there's something here that's about to happen because of this machine. We have to work fast. That's all she's going to
say. Message. Respond back, I'm coming.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to thank you, Sully, and then it was back. Bug Bard already went. Bug Bard's doing the move forward, keep going. Nothing to see here. Brig, it is your turn.
Okay, so where is the machine now?
The machine's about 60 feet away from you. Because you're still kind of near the boxes, right?
Right.
So,
yeah, I didn't really move
yeah.
from there because I.
Yeah. So it's you and Briar are in that area. A little bit, probably 10 feet away is Bugbard, who's moving people over. So yeah, it's really just the three of you there, and then Sully and Girasol are kind of out in the area.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually run towards the machine.
Cool. You can dash?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Cool. You catch up with Sully.
Hey.
The end. Adventure
Yeah.
done. Is there anything else you can or want to add any flavor to that at all? You want to say anything?
Yeah, I can. I'll give her some bardic inspiration as well.
What does that sound like?
I know. See, I'm the one that's got to like come up with a song on the spot. All right.
Nice to see you. Here we are, running towards the machine. I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration. Don't be mean.
I promise I won't try to kill you again.
Okay, it's all is forgiven. I won't bring it up anymore. For our guests, she got taken over by a mind control spell and rammed me with her horns in the middle of a performance. So and that was like 5 episodes ago, but I still haven't forgiven her yet.
5 episodes ago.
Amazing. All right, Brig and Sully are right next to that creature, and it's now Girasol. Girasol, you got the call.
So yeah, and seeing my buddy dashing over there, I'm gonna do maybe a Flippy McFlipster over here, because I think it was uneven terrain. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna run, and I've done this before, so I'm hoping that like I'm just counting on knowing that that's there. I'm gonna take out my bladed scarf. I'm gonna use it as a whip. I'm kind of Indiana Jones style. I'm gonna whip onto Sully's hoop, and I'm basically gonna like swing myself all the way over to the other side, hoping that works.
Sully, is your hoop still in the middle of the terrain?
Yes.
Cool.
Wait,
So
no,
you don't.
I moved it. I moved it closer to the machine. Remember? I did another cartwheel loop-de thing, so I'm over a little bit further, like maybe 20 feet. I think I went.
Girasol, I know you want to do more acrobatic stuff. So if you roll acrobatics and give me something good, I'll let you acrobatic your way over it.
Yeah.
That thing, girl.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff here. So imagine a warehouse with the terrain and boxes and crates and weird pulley like crate things. And yes, what'd you get?
Does a 29 work?
I guess. I mean, sure, why not?
It's no big thing. It's a 29. So I'm moving here with that, right? And just as I'm like kind of like arcing up, I'm just gonna kind of reach out my hand and I'm gonna blast Eldritch Blast because that's 240 feet.
Oh, who are you gonna hit?
Whoever's the furthest away, who's like trying to run away from me.
So you can't see anyone. Let's see, the one that was running away from you dashed around, so the 3 of those guys are in the back. The guy with the bow you can see.
All right, I'm hitting that guy for hitting my friends. How dare.
All right.
18, I do. 26?
Yep. And then?
Oh, wait, I rolled the wrong dice. I'm so used to rolling D8s. This is a D10.
Nice.
Oh, it's a 10 on the dice.
Very nice. Okay. Well, is that the number? Is there a plus or is that there's a number?
That's the number. 10? It's one.
It's great. It's a fantastic number. It's max damage. That's great. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm just kind of like left swinging underneath Sully's hoop, holding onto my scarf.
All right. So it's an imaginary hoop because the hoop's not there, but we'll say that there is there's like pipes and other things kind of hanging, you know, like pulley systems, and you kind of just wrap it and then move yourself over.
Cool.
Okay. So Briar and Bugbard, the two of you are by the door. Everybody else is kind of moved over towards the machine. Briar, it is your turn.
Does Bugbard look okay? I know you got hit.
Yeah, I'm all right. I mean, I'm not great, but I'm gonna be standing for a bit.
Okay, and then the machine is, we said, like 30 feet away?
60 feet away.
60 feet away. Okay, great. Well, then I'm gonna go towards it. I guess that's where we're all going. I'm gonna use my feline agility to double my speed, which means that I'll be able to get all the way there and still have my action. And when I do get there, so the ranger's standing up like out front, right? And then the others are behind it.
Yeah, so he's in front of it, and the rest of the three others have run around to the back. So you guys can't see the three others. But right now it's three of you, and now you're coming up there. You guys, it's like there's four of you around it right now. And he's like,
Ranger's still, he's like, is he looking like he's struggling, or is he looking healthy?
He's looking healthy. He's a little bit scared because now there's four people against one. He's seen these odds before. It doesn't usually work out.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna try and poison spray him, and we'll see if maybe I can land it this time.
Awesome.
That's a con save 14.
Bring! Magic number is 3.
Yay! Okay, so that's 2d12 then.
Yes.
Which ones are 12?
Roll
Don't
high.
worry. Okay. Ooh, it's 2 11s. 22.
Yay!
Poison
Awesome.
damage.
Where do you shoot him?
Well, I guess I'm gonna do it in his eyes.
Cool.
I mean, I know that probably won't mechanically make much of a difference, but I like the imagery.
Well, funny enough, something really weird happens. You poison spray it. He like kind of puts his bow back and he's scratching at his face. You didn't notice this before, but you definitely notice this now. He pulls the mask off his face, and he too is a tabaxi.
Traitor!
Betrayer. Yeah.
Not a dork's cat.
I hiss at him.
Evil kitty. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That concludes my turn.
Awesome. This guy he's looking, he's trying to figure out, he's surrounded by the four of you, and he's going to attempt to jump up. He will leave your area, so the four of you get opportunity attacks.
Wait, which four?
Sully and Girasol, Briar, and Brig.
Sweet. I got a 16.
25.
19?
Dirty 20.
Oh my gosh. This cat just got mauled.
He's done.
We're gonna turn him into kitty litter.
Can I, for
Ew.
flavoring and reason, can I be the last one to hit him and reduce him to 0, because I have something special that happens for me.
Oh shoot!
I mean, if we do, right?
Add up those numbers, folks.
10 points of damage from me.
6 from me.
4. 6 for me.
You got mine 4?
Oh, you got 4?
Yeah.
Got my calculator. Hold on a second. So calculator. Okay, that's so what you had per plus 2t plus CP plus P. That's what per He is not dead.
What?
Well,
Nope.
God.
Yeah. These are
Right,
quite
he's
high
frozen.
level creatures. You hit him, you guys all hit him, and he's just like scrambles. You hear his claws just digging into the metal as it like climbs up the rest of it. Tufts of fur go flying. And yeah, that's his turn. You guys hear like tuk, 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 and you see that little machine at the bottom go kung, 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 kung. Everyone roll me a perception check, please.
Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't sound very
God.
cash money.
14.
All right. Anyone else? What you got? What you got?
9.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1, total 7.
Ooh. You're still looking at the cat.
I'm like, that jerk.
Sully, what'd you get?
11.
Okay, so Bugbard and Brig, I believe, rolled high enough. You see that at the base, on like 40 feet down on the other side, there's also something blinking. And as you kind of turn your head, you see on the 10 feet up, so it's like 40 and 10. I'm sorry, 40 and 15. There's another thing blinking. And you also hear walking on top of the machine. Coming across, you see 3 faces, and Naya says, "You must be the Sirens. We were warned that you were in town, but no matter, we have taken precautions." And she kind of turns and walks back. You no longer see their heads.
Mysterious.
And now it is Sully's turn.
Oh, it's my turn. She's like, Sally like heard her say that, and she's like, "Well, yes, we are the Sirens, but what do you mean by you've taken precautions for us? That sounds really ominous." All right, so before, I guess, can I do this before she gets behind the machine, or is she there already?
So they were actually looking at you. They were all standing on top of the machine. They're 10 feet up.
And I am, so I'm at their level, aren't I? Since I'm still in the air.
Are you still in the air? Yeah.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
got down to ram the
You
dude, I
got down.
suppose.
Yeah, you did
Yeah,
get
I
down there.
did.
Yeah.
So, okay, so she's looking up at them, and right then she just feels that feeling again because she's just so over their BS, and she also is kind of worried about her friends. She's gonna throw Hunger of Hadar at the crew standing on top of the machine. It opens a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. It's a sphere of blackness and bitter cold. And all they hear is this cacophony of whispers and really disgusting slurping noises like "You like cheese? I like cheese. Do you like green socks? I like green socks." That's all they hear.
One demon loves cheese.
Ooh. Okay.
14.
So this is a concentration. This is void creates a warp in the fabric of space. And the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area, they all do, takes 2d6 cold damage. And if they end their turn in that area, they must succeed a dex saving throw or take 2d6 acid as milky. Hold on, let me finish reading this sentence. Must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it. All right, that's cool.
I
Go
didn't need to
ahead
know it
and-
was milky. You know? Like, that seems like
know.
extra information that is just
Definitely makes it worse.
it's way worse.
Sully, please roll me 2d6 so they can have the damage. That's really cool. So it's dark, or is it blackness?
It's like it's basically just like you're imagine opening like this weird sort of portal thing, but they're not going anywhere. So it's like a pop tent, like which is one of my favorite, but it's like a dark Milky Way sort of thing, like a little oasis.
Cool. Yeah, yeah.
Into it.
An oasis inside the
I
oasis.
told you I was a daughter of Ogoth. Okay, 2d6 is 5.
All right, 5 points of damage. That totally counts. Let's see.
It is cold.
How are our friends doing here? Ooh, let's see. That guy doesn't look very good, and that guy doesn't look very good. So that's now we've got a lot of numbers. I gotta do more math. This is ooh, okay. It looks like they're not doing very well.
On top of the machine.
Let's see, this guy. Math is quiet but efficient. Okay, so that's all right. 2 of them you can see. Can you, if you can kind of see through it, they don't look like they're doing well. But is that the end of your turn?
Before I go, I'd like to, I guess, just send another message to this time to Brig, and she just says urgently, we might want to keep one of them slightly alive, so we can find out what this machine is about to do if we decide to wipe them all out. But of course, we should wipe them all out. Anyway, moving on.
Got it.
Okay, Bugbard.
All right.
You were the only one all the way on the other side.
Yes, I take my 30-foot movement turn. I go towards them, and as I do so, I yell out to Briar, and I yell out, "This calls for Plan B!" And I polymorph her into a T-Rex.
Yay!
I mean, all of Girasol's eyes go woo at the same.
Not again.
And
amazing.
If I am allowed to roll a persuasion check and communicate with the folks standing on top of the machine, all I do is cut my hands around my mouth. It's like, you should now give up, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Let's see, that is going to be a 25.
Nice. Oh my goodness. They all start looking at each other.
My leverage is the T-Rex.
They look at each other, and you see you have affected them.
Great. That is my turn.
Cool. Brig, it is your turn.
Can I reach them if they're up on the box? They're up on the machine box, right?
Or 10 feet up.
Can I jump up on the box and reach them?
Have you ever
melee
jumped
style?
10 feet up? Can you jump 10 feet up?
I mean, that's how tall a basketball hoop is, and Brig has been known. It's been well documented that Brig always dunks. Everybody knows that.
Roll acrobatics to see if you can climb up this.
But remember, I have that bull, Sully casted Strength of the Bull.
That's true.
So
you have advantage.
If I could use, okay, I have advantage. Great.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Athletics. Yeah.
On athletics. Excellent. I got a 23.
Nothing but net. You.
Yeah.
It
Everybody
does
knows
take.
Brig's a basketball guy. You know, everybody knows that. All right. All right.
So they're about. So the thing is 40 feet long, and they're about 20 feet in. You're standing on the edge right here. That was half your movement up. You can go forward another however many feet. What would you like to do, my friend? Yay! Wand of Wonder.
I'm gonna Wand of Wonder them and just hope that the dice gods are on my side today.
Nice.
So let's see. I'm casting the Wand of Wonder.
It just turned blue. I'm gonna laugh.
They're 20 feet away?
Yep.
So 30 feet behind them, just in case. So rather 10 feet behind them, so 30 feet away from me. So, but in a straight line. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, people.
Uh-oh.
The tar.
Boy. Oh no.
Did you do something fun?
Fun and useless. The target's skin turns bright blue for 1 to 10 days. So let me write that.
I called it. I called it right before I just said, if he turns blue, I'm gonna laugh.
You called it. Because I rolled a 97.
Oh my gosh.
The target skin turns bright blue for 4 days. If you choose a point in space, the creature nearest to that point is affected. So you can decide which one turns blue.
One of those people.
Oh, this is great because Naya was the farthest away. And she was
She's
leading.
blue.
She's now
bright blue now.
She's like, "Oh." Amazing. Is there anything else you wanted to?
Yes, I shout out, "You have now been affected with the blue disease. You have 2 hours to live. But I have the antidote."
Amazing. All right. You guys hear all this as you kind of can't see Brig doing all that very much, and you can't tell anything except for what Brig has just said. Girasol, you are next.
Awesome. So you said it's 10 feet up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to parkour my way up there.
Awesome. Parkour! And then roll acrobatics, please.
Hardcore parkour.
That's a 22?
Beautifully. All right. You stand whoop, right next to Brig. Just bam, right there.
Right there. Do I hear like the tail end of what he's saying?
Yes.
Does Naya turn around at all?
Of course.
Awesome. I just needed that one hiccup because I'm going to fire Eldritch Blast at her and I'm using my auto crit.
Nice. Very good. Okay, auto crit it. Roll that damage. It's a double.
What do I do?
It's double dice. Double dice.
Oh, I got a 10 on the first dice and a 9 on the other, so that's 19 damage coming in.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Not that that's probably gonna help her, but whatever.
19 is good. That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do, my dear?
I'm gonna high five Brig.
All right. Okay. Next up is Briar.
Tyrannosaurus Briar.
That's
Okay,
right.
so I now have an intelligence of 2.
Oh my god.
I am also 15 feet tall, so I'm looking down at them on the top of the machine now. And I am really paying attention to Naya because she just turned blue. So I'm going to bite her.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So this is that's a 22 to hit.
That totally hits.
And then I deal 4d12 plus 7 piercing damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
So that's 8 plus 5, that's 13 plus 6, that's 19 plus. Why does this not have a dot? I guess I'll assume 6. Oh, wait, no, that's a 9 because the 6 is different shaped. Where was
Totally.
I? 19 plus 9, so 28 plus 7, so 35 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that Naya is a medium or smaller creature.
Mm-hmm.
So she's now grappled.
Mm-hmm.
And the escape DC is 17. So I have her in my mouth.
Fantastic. Awesome.
And then for my second attack,
Yes.
with my tail, I would like to try and just strike the side of the machine and see if there's any way for me to do damage to its exterior.
Do the thing.
Okay, so
Do
that
the
is
thing.
a
Ruh-roh.
28 to hit a
Holy
stationary machine.
mackerel. Yes, you do.
This is
Oh
awesome. I
my
want to
gosh.
be a T-Rex forever. Okay. And then 3d8 plus 7 bludgeoning damage. So that's
Yeah.
15 plus 2, so 17 plus 7, so 24 bludgeoning damage on the machine.
Amazing. Okay. You are now impaling this machine.
Are we on top of that machine?
Yep. Let's see.
We are.
Girasol.
Intelligence of 2.
Jarosol and Brig, make me dex save, please. You just want to get over a 10.
Are we trying to kill the machine?
I got a 16.
15.
Cool, you guys make it. 16, natural 20, natural 20. Wow, 2 natural 20s back to back. They all make it up there. You hear
really quick.
Naya
Is it
screaming.
is it way too late to request that the T-Rex has cat ears? Is it way too late?
Never.
Okay, perfect.
Kitty Rex.
I love it.
Oh, amazing. All right, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
You feel magic inside of your mouth hole, and suddenly there is nobody in your mouth. They are now not here, and you see in front of you, there's 3 people on top of this, casting in front of Brig and Girasol. Okay, this is an invisible wall of force springs into existence in front of you. The wall appears as a hemispherical dome with a radius of up to 10 feet, or you can shape a flat surface made of 10 by 10 foot panels. It's a 1/4 inch thick, lasts for 10 minutes. The wall cuts through a creature's space and push one cell. Nothing can pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. So this wall comes up in between the group and Girasol and Brig. It looks like the half elf cast it, the one that was fighting Briar. And the guy next to him is going to open a dimension door and pull one other person through. So right now it's just the guy that did the wall of force, the cat's gone, and the full elf is gone. So just the guy that Briar was fighting is there, and he's kind of doing this thing. The rest of you hear click, 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 and you see the things starting to move on the bottom of the machine, and it looks like this magic line is starting to happen around it, like something has activated, and very soon something important is going to happen. And with that, all the people have now exited this building. Animals and creatures are still in that area. Let's see here. Who's next? That would be Sully.
Oh my gosh. So we're all just behind this magical wall.
So
Nothing can pass through.
Really, it's blocked the way for Brig and Girasol because they're standing on top. So it just kind of goes like this. The whole area is 15 feet wide, and they're kind of in this 10-foot deep area. There's 30 feet that they're in. T-Rex can definitely go in that way, and you guys can actually like go yeah. Okay. But you definitely see the area is cut, right? So it's like cut in between those portions, yeah. Okay, but the room is still movable.
It's okay. Does the machine, I mean, is it, I don't know how sophisticated it is, does it have like buttons on it that you push or levers that you pull or anything like that? Or
currently, from this vantage point, you cannot see such things. Were you to move around and investigate, perhaps it's something that you could do.
Okay, right then, she's like, that's what I have to do. I have to use my action to gaseous form. Here comes a cloud of emotions. She swoops into a cloud, and she's gonna move, with her movement, take all of her movements to move behind. But I'm in gaseous form.
You do see that there's doors in the back. Like this thing is built to take a beating. There's like there are panels in the back with door handles.
Not twin spell, what's it called? Not subtle spell, sorcerer spell, where I can send another so I can do a message. I can send a message to my crew. 3-way, four-way call.
Go ahead with the 4-way. Okay.
I tell them what I see behind the machine.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And Sully
Thank
blows
you.
across the room.
I message back. I say, I vote we have the T-Rex smash it to pieces.
Agreed.
Catnip for everyone.
All right. Next, are you done with your turn, Sully?
I am.
Okay, Bug Bard.
All right. That area she messaged us, is that within eyesight of us? Like, can we plainly see that, or is that obscure?
Oh, message is like in your ear.
Oh no, I know, but what she described.
You would have to go to the back area to see the doors.
Okay. Oh yeah, fair enough. All right. So Bug Bard being in front of now this big machine, right? He's not, the brightest dude, good actor, but not the brightest dude. So he's pondering, he's considering this machine that's making noises at him, and that's aggressive, and he doesn't appreciate that. So he casts Shatter at the 4th level on the machine.
Oh yeah.
And he yells out, "Damn machination of consumerism!"
Also appropriate.
Yes. And because it's a machine, it doesn't get to resist the roll.
No, it doesn't.
Let's go ahead and roll that damage. Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
It is. 27 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, 27 points of damage. It looks, if you guys remember the old editions, it looks bloodied. There's no blood in the machine.
Oily. It's oily.
It's oily, yeah, totally.
Leaky.
It's leaky. It is definitely that outer armor is cracked, and you can kind of see in now. Well, I guess Brig's not there. Oh, there's stuff happening, but nobody recognizes it because the people that would are on top of the machine.
Okay.
So next up is Brig.
I jump off the machine and I message to Briar, T-Rex smash. But I do look at the machine knowing that I knew the other machine.
It looks similar. Go ahead and roll me investigation as you're kind of peeking in.
I got a 5.
Do you have a reroll?
No, I had an auto crit and I used it. So I don't know what's happening. I'm like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, it's like really dark in there, so it's really hard to see. Girasol, I'm sorry, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm just backing away as far as I can, and I message everybody, back away, jump off and back away. Let the T-Rex do her thing.
Let me do my work.
Awesome. Girasol, you're next.
So some creative liberties here. See if you allow this, DM. But hearing the message, I basically dip back and do like a backflip off. But
Of
as
course.
I'm doing that, I'm gonna point to the machine and I'm gonna actually cast True Strike. I know that I'm understanding that it's falling apart, so I want to see like where it's the weakest point because I can see inside into the target's defense.
I love that. Okay. So roll me investigation at advantage as well.
Okay, that's better. The first one was a 2. Now it's an 18 on the dice. 22.
Nice. Okay. So you look at the inside of this machine, you see the cracks, and you definitely see that the massive point in the middle is more vulnerable. Like there's reinforcement on the edges. In the middle is much more worthy. That's a spot that will be easier to hit. But as you're looking kind of in this, you see that the pieces of machinery in here, they're smaller, they're tighter, there's more of them. If you remember in the last one, it was the blueprints had, it was they upgraded the machine, and now it seems they've made it more efficient. Like everything is smaller and things are moving even faster than they were before.
How dare. So as I'm doing the backflip and I'm seeing kind of all this stuff, I'm going to land and shoot a message to Briar. Oh, Briar, your intelligence is 2, right? 2 words. Smash middle.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. Who's over there? The guy's standing on top, but he goes after Briar. So I'm not after Briar, but like after in line Briar. Okay, Briar, do your worst.
I would like to smash middle.
Smash middle.
I would like to. I guess I'll start with the tail attack because I don't know. I'm gonna start with the tail attack right in the middle. And that is gonna be 27 to hit. That
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
And that is 3d8 plus 7.
Do you do like a little roar or like a thing?
Yeah,
as
I do
you're-
like a. I'm gonna like. As soon as I hear the message smash middle, I'm going to acknowledge that with a roar, which I imagine is just very discordant because of who Briar is as a person. So
Right, it's just like a large meow. What a terrifying
meow
animal.
howl, if you will. All right, so that's 18 damage
Mhm.
for the tail attack.
Okay.
And then for the bite attack, I like, is it like messed up enough that there's like anything I could sort of get a grip on?
You
with my
know
T-Rex
it. Of
teeth?
course there is.
And just like pull with like a scream of metal, ideally to like rip a piece away from it.
Yeah, you're like full kaiju, so let's do it.
All right, that's. I'm gonna use my. I have a reroll. In fact, I think I might have 2. But I'm.
What
gonna
did you
use
get?
one.
What did you get?
Well, Oh, that's a good point. It's a stationary object. I got a 14.
It's fine.
Okay, then I guess I'll just keep.
Yeah.
It. And then.
Yeah, keep it.
Forgot that I don't actually need to work hard to hit it. That's 8 plus 4, so that's 12 plus 3, so that's 15 plus 7, so that's 22.
22. Let's see if it's dead. I don't think it's dead yet. The machine still breathes.
Is it like opened up now?
It's super opened up, and the guy up top.
Yeah, forgot about him.
He's launched off, and it's not his turn yet, but when you were pulling things apart and lifting the machinery, it flung him to the back.
Love that.
Okay, you guys can all see this machine. It is brand new. It is shiny on the inside, and it's the cogs are tighter, and it seems it's still, even as you've damaged it, it seems to still be making stuff. So yeah, it's actually, it like still is working. You see the things on the edges of it, like zing, 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 zing. Is that the end of your turn, Briar?
Yes.
Okay, the guy comes out from the back, just like peers out, and he does this thing with his hands. He goes, "Whoosh," and he puts his hands on the ground, and the entire machine seems to get enveloped in this blue, like magic, and he puts his hand on it, and he says, "We were prepared. You think this is our only manufacturing plant? You fools." And he is going to teleport the entire thing away. And so it disappears. You guys are left there in this warehouse. Animals are screaming and making noises and doing all sorts of stuff about 130 feet away, 200 feet away. But that is gone. You see more red lights starting to spin up in the ceiling. So this is a free-for-all now.
I suggest that we probably try to leave. This place might actually blow up, maybe.
Weren't we supposed to
ride?
rescue the animals?
What? Let's get
I
out of
mean-
here. We don't know what those animals are anyway.
They're cute.
But it
Giant 9-foot.
I can grab a couple under each arm and then jump on the back of the T-Rex. Let's all ride the T-Rex out of here.
Yeah, let's ride the T-Rex. Plan
I
Plan
have
B.
Brig, I have an idea. What if you all were to go on the T-Rex and leave? I'm gonna go to the animal, and I have something that I think I can help save them.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
Are the animals like in cages or something, or are they just sort of like running around?
They're in crates. Yeah.
Can
They're in
just, like-
cages.
I mean, well, I guess a T-Rex is not very
You can pick them up with your little T-Rex
dexterous.
arms.
I know, I was like worried that if I tried to break the crates, I'd...
If you guys walk over to that area, run over to that area, you see that there are like, you know when you go to IKEA and there's like those big pallet rolly things? I don't know what the names are, it's late. There's those. There's also other things that you can move and push and pull.
Yeah, we can just
I'm
attach the
tired.
pallets. We can just attach the pallets to the T-Rex, and the T-Rex can just, carry it on out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so how about you do that? I am going to work on a spell. You guys gather as many animals as possible and
Done and done.
meet me
We don't have
in a
any
moment.
spells. I can just pick them all up and like. build,
I'm
like,
large. I
dimensions
start
somewhere.
picking
Yeah.
it up.
So
I'm
you
gonna
start
like try to pick up a crate in my claws.
Tiny lizard arm.
You can't actually grab it. Everyone knows a T-Rex can't, but if you're gonna try and it's adorable. Your ear starts twitching too. You're like, okay, Girasol, what is it you're trying to do?
I am going to be opening dimension door.
Mm.
Big and wide as possible to get as many animals. I'm trying to think where I know where I want to go. It is a place that I visited when I was away.
Now it has to be within 300 feet.
Then it's the pizza parlor.
Also further, you are in a warehouse district, so a range area is 500 feet. So this whole area is about 300 feet. It's massive. You would be able to get down a block or two.
Well, I choose a block or two. That's better than here.
Okay, so you teleport yourself. Yeah, so you can teleport yourself. Please, this is such a cool idea. If you guys can Voltron / triple advantage this.
Help me.
Oh, I've got an
And
idea. Sorry.
I want spell slots. I want you guys to like burn spell slots.
Okay.
So please explain.
Okay.
All right, Bug Bard.
Okay, so these are magical creatures, correct? And
Yeah.
it is logical to think that these magical creatures have magical spells. So I look for the rarest looking creature among the ones that are gathered, and I use my universal speech ability to just talk to it and be like, "Hey, could you help us help you get out of here?" You know,
Cool.
and
You find a
maybe-
unicorn and they're
Yeah,
like,
a unicorn, perfect.
yeah, so can you see these bars right here? Yeah, these
Yeah, yeah.
bars have runes. I can't do anything.
Oh,
I can't,
hold on.
and you
let me-
can't do anything. So
No.
like,
Are they just magically enchanted from being able to be torn off or to be shattered by a spell?
yeah, they're like
Okay.
super industrial. Like these are put in these crates. The things inside can't cast spells out. Things can't be cast in.
Could
The
you-
locks.
Fair enough. Could the unicorn use its unicorn magic to help bolster this spell to get them out?
No, you'd have to find a way to get the unicorn out in the first place.
Okay.
But
so
if
it's-
you did, that unicorn's down to throw down.
Fair enough. Can I roll Arcana on the bars then to see if there's
Yeah.
any sort of
Yeah, go for it.
While he's rolling,
When the last eagle flies over the last crumbling mountain, and the last lion roars at the last dusty fountain, in the shadow of the forest, though she may be old and worn, they will stare unbelieving at the last unicorn. I'm alive. I'm alive.
my God? And with
Yeah.
that inspiring piece of bardic music.
Oh my god.
I roll a total of 18 for Arcana.
Of course you can figure it out. I mean, Jason just sang about the last unicorn. You rolled an 18. It's my birthday. Yeah. Technically in the Philippines it is my birthday. So
Happy
yes.
Philippines birthday.
Yay, thanks. So you managed to figure out how to make your way through this crate, and at 9:44 p.m. Mountain Time, you spend however long it takes to dig through and blast this magic lock. You can get the unicorn out. The unicorn will definitely help bolster the magic to open this dimension door. And I need from Girasol at advantage. We've got the help, we got the thing. Okay. Sully, did you want to participate? Did you want to do anything in this? I feel like
Yeah, why don't I? Like, of course, Sully's like, okay, I guess they just want to, because where Sully's from, I mean, there are really evil creatures that are magical. So she's like, well, I guess since they're familiar with these creatures and they know these creatures want to attack us if we save them, I'll go along with what my friends are doing. She casts enhance ability on herself so that she can like just move fast and like kind of cunning, or I guess sort of dexterity fast, so she can help pile things in fast and out. That's all.
oh, awesome. Cool. So Girasol at advantage, roll Arcana. So this is you burning all of your spell slots left.
That's a Do I have a reroll?
Do you have a reroll?
I can also contribute spell slots.
Can I give her my reroll?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you can.
Okay, let's try one more time.
And you got a couple Briggs spell slots too.
Woo! Okay, hold on. We're there. I like rolled like a 3 and then a 2 and now a 19.
Nice.
Those are rough.
Awesome.
So you said Arcana?
Yeah, basically
4.
beautiful. You burned all of your spell slots, all of Briggs' spell slots, and you were able to get the lot of you plus whatever Briar Rex can pull.
Briar Rex.
Okay.
All right. So I'm imagining you can probably latch on 2 massive carts piled up with, may say, 6 medium-sized crates each. So it's 12 crates. It's not all of them. There's a whole lot left in here, but at least you saved these 12 crates of creatures. The unicorn is also kind of like helping you out. And yeah, so you open it up. What does that look like? What does your dimension door look like?
So my dimension door kind of, I'm inspired by Doctor Strange. So like, you know, Doctor Strange like opens his portals and it looks like this like spark fire kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. So like big sparky fire comes out, starts off blue and then like turns into like this like warm orangey yellow sort of situation.
Awesome.
You kind of see the other side is like just a couple blocks down, you know?
Yeah. You see that you all move through it. It opens massively as, oh no, I really like the idea that it doesn't open, but many sizes can fit in this small door. And so Briar kind of just lowers her head and kind of squeezes her way through, and everything magically like, I can't, so much lip gloss, I can't make the noise. I can't, damn it. You pop through. And a lot of you are standing on a dark street, and it's all quiet except for the noise of these animals. And that is where we're going to stop for today. As we freeze frame, please, everybody tell everyone where they can find you and what your character is doing in the middle of this freeze frame. We will start with initiative. We'll actually go backwards in initiative. That would be Briar.
All right. Well, I'm a T-Rex on the street, And there's still one giant T-Rex tear rolling down my cheek from the beautiful Last Unicorn song. And I have all of these crates rigged to me, and probably one like very carefully and delicately held in my mouth, just to get one more crate out of there with like weird T-Rex drool coming down.
Cute.
As for me, Ginny D, you can find me on the internet at It's Ginny D. In many places. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Patreon, I have a website, I do all the things. And if you like tabletop gaming, then you'll probably like my YouTube stuff. That's all.
You are so fun and funny.
Thank you for
Period.
having me.
Exclamation mark. Thanks for being here. We should do this again. All right, next up, Girasol.
Oh, right. I forgot. I rolled terribly on my initiative. Ha! Yeah. Hi, y'all. I'm Cynthia Marie. I think Girasol, she's looking a little forlorn just because of what she felt when she had cut with her rapier. So she understands that like what she did is probably gonna have an effect on her. So you basically on a freeze frame as she's like trying to like close the dimension door, she kind of like looks off into the distance, like, you know, those characters that are kind of shady, kind of not, and she's just kind of like closes it and kind of turns. So it's kind of like the last thing like you see is like her turning away. But yeah, anywho, you guys can find me on Twitter at SinDancer. I do a whole bunch of games that I'm coming up on live stream. Actually, tomorrow I'm on Sat Teen's birthday stream, so I will also be playing Girasol again.
Yay!
So that'll be exciting. Otherwise, I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Just stay tuned there, or Instagram. It's Cynthia__Marie, and you can find out all the details there. Love you all. You guys were a joy to play with.
Thank you. Mr. Brig.
Yeah, hey. I need to say what's happening. So what you see is Brig on top of the T-Rex. He's got don't forget he had his Almirage in his bag the whole time. So he's the
right.
Almirage spiky. His head is sticking out and is looking around, and then he's got two huge crates of Almirages under each arm while riding on the T-Rex. So that's his frozen moment. But yeah, I'm Jason Charles Miller. You can kind of find me everywhere if you can remember my name. That's my website. That's all my social media stuff. And I'm on Twitch too. So where you are, just give me a follow, and I'm everywhere.
Thank you, thank you. And next is a Bug Bard.
Yes, ma'am. So Bugbard is currently in the process of like chatting up the unicorn. Like he's got his arm around the mane, like he's trying to get the unicorn into the entertainment industry because he thinks he's gonna crush it there. You know, like maybe he can get like a 10% agent's fee off of it. You know, but that's where Bugbear is in the freeze frame in this position. As for me, you can find me on Twitter at KG Tang, also on TikTok at KG Tang. If you are a video gamer, just recently for fighting games, I'm back as Faust in Guilty Gear Strive, and Eustace in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So thank you so much for watching. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Yay, so fun to play with you. All right, and Sully.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so Sally was, I guess, probably one of the last people out the door, and she was like reluctantly had this cage with this animal. So she brings it out and sits the little cage down, and she plops down on one of them, and she takes out her licorice, and she's sort of looking at everybody, like surrounded by animals, and she feels like this, like feeling like on her arm, and she looks over, and one of those animals is like pawing her, and it's like a mix between like a chinchilla and a quesadilla. I don't know, but it's like it's like that in your hand, and she's like,
speaking of animals,
away from me. And then she's like, all right, fine, and she gives it one of her licorice things. The thing takes it, and she looks at it, and she's like, oh, so she made a new friend, maybe a familiar, who knows? That's where she freeze frames.
Oh, I like that. Let's talk about that. We can discuss that next week. And tell everyone where they can find you online.
I'm Elixir Marie Body everywhere, and I'm usually always making costumes and doing weird TikTok videos. I'm also playing D&D everywhere tomorrow. It's a teens game. I'm playing a different character. She's actually owl folk. See how that goes tomorrow. And then other systems as well from Modiphius. I'll be playing a Fallout campaign starting in June as well. So
Nice.
you can't get rid of me that fast, kids.
I am so happy to play with you guys. For all of you watching, we will be back next week, and we're going to go into some character development, like really get into what happened to Brig. Why does he not have a soul? What happened to Girasol after she died, and why is she so angsty about this whole Emerald Cabal thing? And find a little bit more about Sully. So, and yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us this season of Sirens Song of Salvata. It is brought to you by Sirens Battle of the Bards. It is a D&D 5e campaign and setting set in the city of Salvata. There's 10 core chapters, 10 side quests, 10 bard subclasses, brand new bard subclasses that explore both introverted, extroverted bards, and all the different attributes that bards are really good at, other than charisma and persuasion and performance. I mean, so thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone who's backed, who's supported us. Go to thebardbook.com. We have a lot of really awesome tiers. We just added a brand new tier because it is the last 24 hours, so I can announce it now. It is a 6-hour in-person game with myself and Jameson here in our home, in our crazy game room. It's got surround sound. It's going to be really super epic, and that's July 31st. Yeah, so come join us here. You get a limited edition book and a set of the Bard dice to play with. If you guys see all the cool add-ons and everything, and you're like, I want to pick all the things that I want on my own, go to the $1 tier add-on, and that will give you a whole menu of things to pick. We've got, oh, I left them upstairs. Of course I left them upstairs. You'll see them tomorrow, but we just got in the mail the polyhedral dice that we offer. They're really beautiful. They're all clear except for these like white swirls and gold flecks painted in gold.
Those.
They're very sexy. I cannot wait to hear you squeal when you get them. We also have, I'm rolling them right now. Our wormwood trays. I know, it's so good, right? Our wormwood trays. So this is the purple heart with brass inlay. Hi, husband. Yay. Oh yeah, I can't really see them, but they're so beautiful.
Very pretty.
Yeah, they're really pretty. They just sing. They're amazing. It's been so cool, like partnering with these awesome people. So these are level up dice, wormwood trays, and we've got the brand new design that they have for their master vaults. Awesome campaign coins, so that like when we do get to play in person, folks, whenever you give bardic inspiration or inspiration to your friends, you put the dice in here. It's got a little well and you just slide it over. It's also the coin of Salvata, so that's pretty fun. There's a whole lot of things I could talk about it, but I need to get some sleep because we have a 14-hour game, and I know my dear friends are probably tired too. I'm going to briefly run through tomorrow's events, and the more I look at it, the crazier it seems, but luckily Jameson is going to be breaking up the day with some awesome interviews. So, okay, here we go. It should only take me like 5 minutes to do this. Okay, so tomorrow we've got 8 a.m. We're starting at Pacific. It's all Pacific time. 8 a.m. We're starting with our Idle Champions crew. We've got Margaret McNeil, Lauren Urban, Chris Rudrum, Sean Wall, Dylan Wilkes, and Todd Kenrick. And that's at 8 a.m. It's a 2-hour game. Next up, we have at 10 a.m., we have Jacob Buds. If you haven't seen his stuff with XP to level 3, it's really awesome on YouTube. Lucia of Seer Sword. We have Fenway Jones, Sophia, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sweetie, Dulajan. We have Isa, she goes by Evil Clever Dog and Critical Bard. And so I think this is a very international group, a very awesome international group. So excited to play with Fenway again. I just love the heck out of her. At 12 p.m., I know this is gonna be very fast. We have what I like to call our comic book crew. This is Kieran Gillen from Dice Comic. There's Jim Zub. You should know him from all of the Dungeons and Dragons comics, but also Rick and Morty, who's really good at that one. Dan Panosian and Jeff Johnson from Drink and Draw. They were my buddies from LA who are awesome. They do a show called Drink and Draw. There's Matt Forbeck, who's prolific writer in the D&D community, and Amy Dolan, who is a massive comic book fan. Also, we've got Jameson's doing an interview with Mitch Iverson. You've seen his stuff. He's a writer on Voltron. He did the D&D episode, which is super cool. He also, I believe, is like the producer or executive producer. I can't remember exactly what his role was on the new Dota cartoon. Not safe for kids, by the way. And then at 3 p.m., we've got Keith Baker from Eberron, my favorite, my absolute favorite setting, Eliza Pearl, Nate Taylor from Dwarven Forge, Adam Bradford from Demiplane, my husband, Jameson Stone, and Jessica Lynn Parsons. And then at 5, God, there's just so many things happening. I'm trying not to feel overwhelmed because what have I done? 5 p.m. we have Kyle Vogt, Stefan Picorni from Dwarven Forge, Dizzy, as you saw here last week, Bards of Greyhawk, Laser from Double Clicks, and Cynthia Marie. And then an interview Jameson's doing with Luke Gygax and Alex Kammer from Gary Con and Gamehole Con. That's at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then finally the last game at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. to close out and celebrate all the fun stuff that we've done is Kyle Newman, Travis McElroy, Erica Ishii, Alicia Marie, Anna Prosser, David Blue, and Nicholas Petrocolas from an awesome band. And yeah, so that's what's happening tomorrow. I'm gonna be fine. I got frosting. It'll be great. So thank you guys for sitting through that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to get to spend my birthday, my Philippine birthday and my American birthday with you guys, and then also with everybody in the audience. So thank you so much. 41 feels great, and I'm really excited to plow through all the crazy adventures that we've created for tomorrow. And with that, DC Lacer, thank you so much. You're wonderful for doing this and staying up so late. And we're going to sign off. If you want to run the Kickstarter video, that would be super awesome. Thank you, players. I love you so much. I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Aye, thank you so much.
Calling out below and above to save Salvata, the city that we love. An evil force has corrupted our home. Many fell and now the boss they stand alone. Blessed power rains down in waterfall. Holy magic designed by the Emerald Cabal. Injustice rots our city's very soul. Oppression is the noble's only goal. Rebellion rings in every street and every tavern hall. Now the time has come, my friends, to all answer the call. All answer the call. Now answer the call. Sirens, Battle of the Bards is an epic 5th edition campaign and setting, set in the decadent city of Salvata. Filled to the brim with over 300 pages, 20 adventures, over 10 new bard subclasses, and countless magical items, this is a fully immersive adventure. Mystery, intrigue, and deception lurk within every dark alley. The city of Salvata features 10 districts, including battle coliseums, amphitheaters, comedy clubs, taverns, bazaars, underground magic fighting rings, a new bardic university, and much, much more. You don't need to be a bard to adventure here. All are welcome in Salvata. Dive even further into the story with our partners, Mixed Dimensions, Wormwood, Level Up Dice, Campaign Coins, and Sirenscape. With the Weave storytelling platform, Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, Shard, and Foundry VTT, you can even play virtually. With a full orchestral soundtrack, multiple endings, and new game mechanics to encourage exploration and improvisation, Sirens Battle of the Bards places your party not only in the crucible of conquest, but at the heart of a battle for the soul of a growing empire. Will you sell out? Will the city be ground to dust? Will the heavens be lured down and open before you? Will you join the Emerald Cabal, the Rebellion, or forge your own path? The fate of tens of thousands is in your party's hands. Join our Kickstarter and inspire revolution.